HH, I gotta say that your boy Adolf is rolling in his grave right now because Germany have Sane, Gnabry.
Well, I did, but I smoked. I already told you.
You smoked what? You smoked what?
Is your name Brian?
No.
Okay.
That was random as hell, bro.
I need it for my narrative. So
You know what else you need?
what? I need daddy. I need daddy.
What up, guys? We're here for this Sunday Hangout. So, Sunday Hangouts isn't really new. Sunday Hangout is more about footballing heritage. Basically, Sunday Hangout, we just really talk about much more footballing stuff in a greater sense. We talk about the greats, the husbands, and so forth. So I thought it was good and apt that as we're looking ahead to the World Cup, I think they said the World Cup group stage would have ended by now. Yes, the World Cup group stage would have. No, I think we would have been in the knockout stage right now. If the World Cup was out, would be actually be in the knockout stage. So it is what it is. Shout out to your boys, Kakasa. So I thought an interesting topic is to talk about the World Cup, but specifically focusing on three dudes who we expect to be the stars of that World Cup, and who needs it more between Neymar, Cristiano, and of course Messi. But I thought that the best place. So that's what we're going to talk about. But we're going to talk about them in detail. We're going to talk about Neymar with the whole transfer thing, Cristiano's transfer thing, and also Messi. Goes conversation, how much he needs it. Does this make him surpass Maradona? No, it doesn't. So guys, as I say again, like the vid, subscribe, and if you want to join in the conversation, feel free to please send it a super chat. These are donations that help keep this channel running and help me to give you that 24/7 100% content crackadicty. So as I say again, shouts to the panel. Oh, Delta, wait, do you have COVID?
No.
They have Omicron. They have the Delta strain.
He has monkeypox.
Hey, right. So remember when I called you Mr. Mosby? So you actually also named me a new nickname. I don't know if you remember back in the day. You called me Delta Zero. Remember that?
Barry,
you remember Delta Zero?
Things, Barry,
you don't remember
Casey,
Delta Zero?
Barry, Casey, Ricardo, Eminence.
Yeah. How are you doing, Sebastian? How are you doing?
My name isn't Sebastian, so I don't know where you got that thing from. My name, I can assure you, my name is not Sebastian.
No, we're doing great. We're doing great.
I just want to say, you always ask us how we're doing, but we want to ask you.
You don't need to know how I'm doing.
I just want to say, when we get to the GOAT conversation or whatever, I just want all of us to be honest. I know it's very hard, but
I'll be honest.
I just want all of us to be honest.
No, wait, hold on. There is no GOAT conversation. These guys need a World Cup. These three good dudes that we're talking about right now.
Speak for yourself. Speak for yourself.
I speak for myself. No. How can he be the GOAT without the freaking World Cup? What are you on about? So this discussion is about the need and the importance for them to win that World Cup in November. They know it. Those clowns on Twitter are like, oh, they don't need. No. Everyone, they know. Messi, Cristiano, Neymar know that. Oh, I need that freaking World Cup.
Neymar, okay. Why are you bringing Neymar in? Forget Neymar, that clown. We're talking about Messi, Ronaldo.
Why is Neymar in the conversation though?
But that's what I'm saying.
Wait, hold on.
If he wins the World Cup, then he has a point though.
No. Casey, thank you.
He can win 5.
If Neymar wins the World Cup, haven't already won the Champions League, I'm sorry. That's a whole different convo that we're now having.
Come on, my brother.
So wait,
we're not doing
What
this.
do you mean by common? I don't say. Wait. What do you mean by common?
If Neymar wins the World Cup, he's not sniffing the GOAT conversation. I don't care.
If Neymar wins the World Cup and Cristiano Messi does not win the World Cup, we'll have to have a very uncomfortable conversation.
Yeah, but he's not. Come on, HS.
Wait, hold on. What do you mean by common? Eminence. If Messi and Cristiano end their, I don't care how many Ballon d'Ors they get. I don't care how consistent they are. I don't care if it's. If Cristiano and Messi end their careers and they don't win the World Cup, I'm sorry. That's
I'm sorry.
So are you saying you're going?
This guy right here, Neymar, has been under decline for the last 2 years, and he's 30 years old right now. How in what way is he better than Messi?
Let's start with Neymar because I think that's a great place to start. Now, because Delta, I wanted to come to first, but let me just introduce it. I don't think Neymar is leaving this summer. Here's the thing with Neymar, and I think people need to get. But I wanted to hear what you hear about the Delta. Neymar is very similar to what happened with Dino. Neymar is already looking for his exit strategy out of football already. He isn't here for the long haul. He isn't. And it's surprising. It's just what Brazilians do. They're not here for the long haul. They dip in and they dip out, and that's it. So from Neymar's point of view, I really believe that the reason why I don't think he's going to leave this summer because I don't think he's that bothered about club football. He's not that bothered, and I don't think that there is any other project out there that can reinvigorate him or excite him. There isn't a project out there enough for him to reduce his wage and to motivate himself. After the World Cup, Neymar is done with football. He's done. I expect him to go to the MLS or so forth. I don't see Neymar having any more motivational or any more hunger after the World Cup. Hence why we'll get to that World Cup in the discussion and why this World Cup is not going to be called high stakes. No excuses over there, but high stakes is the tagline for the World Cup because it's high stakes right now. Because Neymar doesn't win that World Cup, he's finished. He's done. And all he'll have to his name is La Remontada and being a side chick to Messi and Caramba Suarez in MS. Okay, not a side chick, but you know what I mean. I'm just trying to put it out there. Delta, honestly speaking, does Neymar leave this summer from PSG?
It's very tough to say because, with the transfer fee and the wages he's on right now,
nobody can afford it. It's right from Newcastle.
Yeah, I heard Chelsea can afford it too, but I don't know. I'm not sure.
Relax.
Yeah, we're not going to sell him for cheap. That's for sure. We're probably looking at 80 million, 90 million minimum. That's for a minimum. But his decline is visible, man. I mean, his willingness to even play is debatable. Like he's talked about retirement more times than Buffon, who's 43 years old right now. And you just got to look at it in a bigger picture. Like, this is Neymar we're talking about, the biggest superstar since Messi. We get in this decade, although Ronaldo was also on the decline, I think Neymar has got the point to prove that he'll rip apart the Premier League. He's been rumored to many Premier League clubs as of right now. It was Newcastle, Manchester United, Chelsea, even Man City were last week, but that was just a small rumor. It's nothing big. Because there was like rumors that Sterling is moving away. But
here's the thing: would you want him gone from? Would you want him gone from PSG?
I do.
Word.
Because it's really his discipline and also his injury record that's really just keeping me on track right now. And I feel like his position, as well as him and Messi are playing on the number 10. It's just going to get more catastrophic. And I feel like it's best for him to move on better for both parties, actually. And I feel like if he actually goes to the Premier League, I think he'll kill it there.
But here's the thing, though. My thing, though, is I think the Premier League hasn't had the last superstar.
How's that?
George Best, if you're being honest.
Casey.
Yes. The last great dribbler in Premier League.
No. Casey, these are still active. So Casey, watch him.
Is Zard better than George Best?
No. All I say is that when was the last time that the Premier League got a superstar at their peak?
George Best.
Go
Casey.
No, that wasn't on his peak, Ricardo. That was when him.
Henry.
Ronaldo never.
Henry. What?
No,
Henry wasn't also on his peak.
No, it might actually be George Best.
Z-Man.
Being honest, because look at
Someone's gonna get booked.
Look at the time he came.
Z-Man and Casey. We are not saying that the last time the Premier League had a superstar at their peak was back in the middle of
because he ended his career from alcohol, so it's just like that was his peak when he was young. No, like that was his peak when he was young. So it's just like
wouldn't it be Kung Fu Cantona?
Alcohol and women.
Shut up! Wait, what are you saying?
Kung Fu Cantona. Wouldn't it be Cantona?
Nope, because when they got Cantona wasn't a superstar when they got
somebody said Pogba. I know he came out like
he was a superstar, but he was a young prodigy.
He was an honest merchant.
He was a young talent.
No. There we go. That's the one. Young talents. He was a young talent. But he was a superstar at their peak.
He was born up for you.
So I ask again.
Lukaku. He came in
Ricardo. Wait, where's my
Lukaku?
Just send him up.
That's a black card.
Ricardo, that's a warning. Ricardo, that's a warning.
That's cyberbullying. That's cyberbullying. I'll say this, man. It's George Best. Like, why are we in denial, man? Like, it seems like it's George Best.
Streets, come on. It has to be someone before Street. Lampard.
It's not Luis Suarez.
Nah, it's not Lampard.
It wasn't Suarez. He wasn't a big star.
Yeah,
for
he
Ajax.
was. He came from Ajax. He wasn't like.
It is
world
Kevin De
renowned.
Bruyne.
Look, he was scoring a lot of goals for Ajax. So we gotta
He
give him
was
credit.
expensive. Nobody rated him that high before he came. Like,
Oh, come on.
Okay,
I think
would you say?
What
Would you say?
Wait, Eminence.
So would you say Haaland is at his peak right now? Would you say that?
No,
the heck?
I'm just asking because obviously, like, I know.
Eminence,
still
do you
young,
really
obviously.
want to
No.
have a Haaland
He's
conversation?
still-
Do you really want to have a
Oh,
Haaland conversation?
HH,
Wait,
I found it. The perfect
wait,
example. The
Who?
perfect
Who?
example.
Ziman, who?
JJ Okocha. So this guy,
Eminence.
was like a Nigerian.
Would it be Ozil? It would be Ozil, right? That guy.
Ozil.
No.
You know
it was,
what?
Ozil
That's
was
a
on
good
the
shout.
decline.
That's a good shout. That's a good shout.
Ozil,
That's a
yes,
good shout.
Ozil.
That's a good shout. Yeah.
Ozil
No,
lost
come
his spot around
Wait,
Madrid, man.
I think you guys forgot Di Maria because he was coming out of like a Champions League season. He won the Champions League.
Yeah, but just for 6 months. He played there for just 6 months.
And he was
I'd probably say it was Ozil. I'd probably
You know
say
what?
it was
Ozil is a good shout. Yeah, it's a good shout.
I'd say Di Maria, man.
I don't think it was Ozil though.
But
because
wait, hold
Ozil
on. Back
lost
to the whole
his-
thing. My thing though is, do you see Neymar going to the Premier League? He said that he doesn't want to go to the Premier League.
Okay.
Do you really see Neymar going to the Premier League?
He's not.
But
going to
HH,
the Premier
this
You
is
know
the
what? I
thing.
don't see it, man.
Signing Neymar, who's on evident decline and is on 500K a week, is financial suicide. Like for any Premier League club.
He's on more
Who's
than
on 500 or 600K a week apart from Cristiano Ronaldo in the Premier League?
Oh,
Nobody.
actually, HH, it might be Cristiano Ronaldo when he came back to Manchester United.
That's what I said.
No.
That's what I said.
Nah, I wouldn't say.
It
nah,
might-
it wasn't.
it might just be that.
Nah, man, it wasn't.
Damn bloody fool.
I said at their peak, a superstar.
That can be
at
Ronaldo,
their
man.
peak.
No, but HH,
Ronaldo
HH.
doesn't have a peak.
No,
HH. His peak is his career, man.
You know what? It might be
No,
Ozil,
technically it
bro.
would be Lukaku, man. He left on the best
Ricardo.
season at Inter,
Ricardo.
and he came at his peak to Chelsea.
Ricardo,
Okay,
this is
send
the
him off,
Chelsea
send him
show.
off.
Ricardo, it's not a Chelsea show. That you should have meant this Chelsea show was a few
Warner?
days ago.
Right, give me a yellow card. I
Who said Werner?
Me.
Who said Werner? Who said Werner?
Me.
Who is
Blake.
me? Is that Blake?
Yeah.
Balake?
Red card in the first minutes?
No, that's a red
That's
card.
that's a yellow for you, Blake. That's a yellow.
You know what?
Okay.
Ozil is a good shout. Ozil's a good
I think
shout.
it's Ozil. I think
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
Ozil.
Yeah.
No,
No,
but HH, you said the last, and Di Maria came after Ozil, so I'd say
Was
Di Maria.
Di Maria really a bona fide
Yes.
No.
star?
You're talking about
Was it?
No.
Was it?
He was a
Was
very
it
good.
superstar at Real Madrid?
He was a very good player.
No. That's the point. That we rated him. People rated him, but was he seen as like a superstar? Like, oh, this is like one of the best players in the world for his position or so forth.
Absolutely, he was one of the
Amazing.
best.
In 2014,
Yeah,
he
he's
was.
not wrong though. He's not
He
wrong.
was one of the best players in the
He
world.
was.
He won the
was.
Champions League. He had a great World Cup.
To be fair, the fee at the
He
time
was one of the best
the
attacking
record.
midfielders
That was the record
and
fee,
wingers,
transfer fee. Yeah.
slash wingers.
Yeah, he was
For
probably the best
British
right winger.
Yeah,
in the
and
world.
attacking midfield as well. So he was just like
He was
killing it, one of
he
the
was
best.
world class. He was definitely world class.
no.
Yeah.
I really, no, I'm just saying. Did the world rate him as that? That's my
damn.
thing.
Yes,
man.
he was amongst,
No,
he was
HH,
amongst,
you
he
know-
was amongst some of the best playmakers in the world, if not like top three.
Yeah, United broke the British
You know,
transfer.
I still remember
this
that
question.
game.
Hold on. Order in the court. No, my thing though is, look, see, do we see Neymar going to the Premier League? That is the question.
I don't see it.
Nah.
I see
Nah, I
it,
don't
but
see it, I
only
don't
for
see it.
certain clubs.
Wait, hold on.
No,
Okay,
I see it.
Wait, Eminence and then Zeman. Eminence, what are you saying?
You know what, HH, I'm saying I don't see it happening because of the physicality of the Prem. Like Neymar wouldn't dare come to the Prem.
If
So
Chelsea
overrated.
hold up.
The
Ricardo, let me
physicality in
speak
the
fluent
EPL is so overrated.
Ricardo, I'm speaking fluent CL. You don't understand what I was saying. Eminence.
CCL.
Would you want him at Chelsea though? That's the thing. Would you want Neymar at Chelsea?
Of course, I will take him at Chelsea.
Eminence,
of course.
Eminence on Twitter. I'm seeing some people who said that they take Sterling over
HH, we
Neymar
have
because Sterling
fucking
is EPL proven.
But HH, we have Werner fucking. Sorry, I'm sorry to swear. We have Werner playing for. Like, I'll take him. Of course, I'll take Neymar. Come on.
Eminem, since the number 10 for
Respect
Chelsea.
Turbo, man.
You see, Delta, my thing is that even if you bring injury tax, you bring sister tax, you bring he goes away in March tax and so forth, I'll take Neymar. I'll take.
Bro, I'm taking Neymar in my
Sometimes
sleep.
you have to
I'm
do
taking.
for me.
Pause.
It's
But
it's worth the risk.
Come on, let's be honest. You just want Rafael to be closer to you, man.
Ricardo. What Delta? What are you saying? What are you saying?
You're getting arguably one of the best playmakers ever, or maybe in his generations. But apart from that, I feel like it's his discipline and everything that's around him, like his whole circle, it's just bad. You know, he's a
but
very
see,
talented player.
hold on.
But
Do you know what's different? I think that Paris is such a hotbed for Neymar to do his stuff because it's freaking Paris, it's PSG, it's the darling club of France and so forth. So it could be easy. Now, if you're coming to Chelsea, which is a football club much older than PSG and so forth, that has actually history and so forth, the environment will not really give you the ability just to now mess around. But this is now it comes to crux, and let me come to Barry with this, and then I'll come to Casey. The thing is, what does Neymar want? In my view, I don't think Neymar has checked out of club football. He's checked out. His focus is, let me win that World Cup in November, because this might be my last chance for the World Cup. As far as club football goes, I just think he's checked out. Okay, look, I've already won the Champions League already. Like when Dino won the UCL, yeah, he checked out. Yeah, I'm done. Barry, wait, hold on. And then come to Zeman. Okay, Barry.
Can you get back to me, please?
All right. Zeman, talk to me.
Yeah, I'll tell you what he wants, man.
What he really wants? Britney Spears. No, sorry, Spice Girls. That's Spice Girls.
Yeah. I was gonna say, I think that Talk Sports, the notorious English, the punditry is Simon Jordan. Yeah, he said Neymar is a punk. He's afraid of Luis Diaz, that no look pass merchant, and he said that Luis Diaz has a better. I can't believe he said Luis Diaz is a better player than Neymar.
But, someone said Sterling's better.
Sterling
platform,
too.
Someone said Sterling better than Neymar.
Sterling too. So he has to.
See this thing. I love Queen Lizzie. I love England. Blah blah. Fish and chips and everything. Pop. But there are some very strange people in England because people are saying that Sterling is better because he's Premier League proven.
What does that even mean, bro?
I guess
I
have
don't understand.
I don't know what it means. I don't know what it means.
I'm gonna be honest. Physicality is one of those words that just overused. Like it's overused.
See, skill is skill. If you're good, you rip up the Premier League. Don't tell me about physical, bro. How physical was David Silva? How's the physical was Santi Cazorla and so forth? They came in and they ripped up that whole league.
It's not even that. It's the fact that Neymar has played South American football and plays World Cup qualifiers in South America. Yeah. I'm sorry, the EPL does not come close. So I don't come close.
No, not only that. Liga is much more physical than Premier League.
Absolutely.
Absolutely. You can make an argument. You can make.
No, it's not an argument. It's a fact.
That's
a fact.
Neymar would actually find it a lot easier physically in the Premier League than in Liga.
Have you seen how Liga defenders kick the living hell out of Neymar?
That's why he was going injured because he'd try to embarrass them. They get pissed off and then they just break his legs. So, and you wouldn't really get that to the same degree in the EPL. But my thing though is with Neymar is, okay, maybe I'm wrong. See, we don't know what's going on in his head because we can't read all these reports that go around. I'm just saying that I just feel that he's been at PSG for so long. Because here was the mistake. They were so close to that UCL. PSG's win was supposed to be the next year after they failed with Tuchel. But then Poch came in. That thing happened. And I think that once that happened and the way it happened and the way that Neymar played, specifically in the second against Man City, I think Neymar was like, okay, look, man, yeah.
They should have won that final in 2020, in my opinion. They should have won it.
Who? No. And you can't blame
they should have. It was
50-50. It was 50-50.
Did you see Mbappe's finishing that game?
Yeah. Did you see Neymar's finishing that game?
Even Neymar's finishing.
But Neymar is created for
Mbappe. Both equally as bad.
Doesn't matter.
Yeah, no, they had chances, but it's like it was a close game. It was a close game. Like Bayern also had the chances as well. So my thing is that was a very, very close game. And when you look at that, you feel that all right, next year we could go one step further. And who knows if they had kept Tuchel? Who knows? Who knows?
But here's
Can I go?
I just wanted to.
Zima.
I was gonna say, like, when it comes to the EPL and I'm hearing, Newcastle's a possible destination, I'm just like, oh yeah, they could probably, afford him and they could probably give him a high wage. But, he's probably not going to like the living conditions, and he's going to struggle to understand, those people. So, and then he gets linked to Chelsea, and I'm like, that's a very interesting prospect, going to Chelsea, going to playing with the likes of Connor, Mason Mount, and your boys Kyle Havertz, who's like the Zidane of his time.
Declan Rice, too, don't forget.
Yeah, so you have all those like players around you, and you're the main creator. But the problem is, let's be honest, bro. If you're a big club, you shouldn't be looking at Neymar, even if he's available. I'm sorry.
Thank you, man.
Like the way I see it is like Neymar is like this guy. No, he's a great creator. You guys are definitely missing creators up top, because let's be honest, bro. Like Hudson-Odoi, ever since he's been linked to Bayern, he hasn't been the same.
Project Neymar.
So you guys don't necessarily have creative outlets, but if you guys are planning to get Dembele, it makes no sense to go for Neymar. And I'm just looking at this, like Bayern Munich don't necessarily. There's no team that necessarily needs him if they can afford him. Like there isn't that much teams, and Barcelona, there's no way he's coming back. There's no way he's going. A vote of no confidence is happening if he comes back. That's for sure. So he really doesn't have that much options for me. It seems like he's going back to Brazil.
No, he's not going back.
He's going back to Brazil. Like that he's gonna stay there for one more season, 2 more seasons.
He's gonna go back to Dos Santos, bro.
Yeah, Santos. Yeah.
Can I speak on this?
He stays.
I don't see it.
So it's not like he stays for PSG for the country, then he then goes to Brazil after he's
No, he's not staying.
Yeah.
Wait, how long does that left on his contract?
Yeah, no, he's not, bro. Neymar's gonna run his contract and he's gonna leave.
Yeah, he's gonna leave to Santos and just chill out, man. Or the MLS.
He has to leave this season.
He's not leaving.
Wait, Delta, how is he leaving? He's not leaving. How?
Because RMC came out and suggested actually that he's actually interested in moving away from Paris.
No, he's not. Neymar. That's a reliable Delta. Literally last month, Neymar said that he wants to win the.
Yeah, that was last month. I think. No. But the president just came out like a week ago and
Who cares
said
what he thinks? He's under contract.
He's the president.
He can't afford to sell him.
Delta, here's the thing. The issue we have here is we don't know what's in Neymar's head. If what's in Neymar's head is I like Paris and so forth, play me, don't play me, I'm under contract. Oh, you don't play me? Oh, I'll go out and enjoy myself doing that. I'm still getting paid. And I'm still going to get the bag. Now, here's the thing though. Now, if in his mind is that he's competitive and he wants to prove a point, and he takes it as an insult that El Clafi wants to kick him out, then he'll be like, oh, you don't want me anymore? All right, let me go and prove myself. Now, if I was a betting man, I don't think Neymar is bothered about proving himself in club football, because he can say, "Hey, I won it. I have a UCL."
No, because he flopped. That's why.
But I won that World Cup. But I won that World Cup medal. You know, that's the thing. So
I feel like I'm saying I feel like he's what he wants to do is the World Cup. He wants to try and win it for Brazil. That's why I feel like he's trying to do this. Yeah,
and he's apparently trying to win
this World Cup is high stakes. Like it's everything's on this World Cup. Everything's. I told you, I'm in two minds. In one mind, I say that the winner is either going to be Argentina, Portugal, or Brazil. In my other mind is
I'm not sure about Portugal.
But my other mind is that it's going to be a team that nobody sees coming.
Germany. It's going to be Germany. Watch.
It's not going to be Germany, bro.
No.
It's not, bro.
I think it's going to be South American.
It could be like a new winner.
Uruguay.
Senegal?
No, Uruguay have won it twice already.
No. I'm saying Uruguay
4 times.
might make a comeback, man.
Uruguay.
All right, can I
Wait. Okay, Sage, and I'll go to you, Casey. Sage.
All right. I love how. Okay, we need to talk about Neymar as a player first of all. I know the guy is talented and all, but we're in 2022 and we're still talking about Neymar as this guy is relevant, as if he's still top 5 in the world.
He's still a very talented player.
Based
on pure talent, Neymar is still that good.
So you put so much. No, I'll tell you what. I'll give you that crap. You put so much emphasis on talent, as if football cares about those type of. Neymar is a dying breed.
Wait. How many assists did Neymar have?
That's not important.
So forth?
That's not important, bro. You need to understand Neymar's career at this point.
How's it not
and what he's trying to.
Who was the guy that delivered the pass to Mbappe?
I'll tell you why.
And he delivered the pass to Mbappe in the first leg as well. But continue.
And what happened in that final? Did they win? No. So it's irrelevant.
I'm talking about this season against Real Madrid when they got knocked out.
It's still real.
The guy is useless. He is still providing.
I'm not saying he's useless. I did not say that. I just said in today's football, a talent like Neymar is irrelevant. The way managers set up the attack is all about effective players. As much as you don't like it, as much as nobody wants to accept it, is all about the cut inside merchants now. Nobody cares about players who can take it to the byline, dribble, who's versatile, who's talented, and all of this. Nobody cares about them anymore. They are a dying breed.
That's why the game
Let me lie. I didn't finish.
That's why the game is
That's not a break. That's the truth. That's the truth.
I mean, it's guys like you that's
Sage, you know why I
let me
disagree with
finish.
you?
follow football. Finish your thing.
Let me finish. Then you can disagree. Let me finish. Right. Neymar. Well, okay. I'll tell you why Neymar is even. Neymar has to go down as one of the most disappointing careers of all time. He just has to go down. He has to go down as one of the most disappointing. No, let me land, bro. Let me land. Neymar.
No, not really.
Neymar came into Barcelona. Neymar came into Barcelona as one of the most exciting talents since like R9. Like we haven't seen a talent this big.
He had the MSN season.
Okay, so he will be known for the guy who played with Messi, then Neymar. Like when Neymar retires, tell me which club he's a legend at. He's not a Barcelona legend. He's not a PSG legend. He's a club. He won a CL.
An argument can be made that in that MSN season, Neymar was
he's a
the best
Barcelona
player in the
legend.
world.
No, people remember more for Neymar. Neymar is the same guy that wanted out of Messi's shadow because he thought he could be the leader of his own team. Then he got overshadowed Mbappe.
That, when people talk about MSN, they talk MSN. All three of them.
Yeah, all three.
Not
of
just
them.
say they talk about all three of them.
And
because
also
of how good they all were in 14, 15. These are the facts.
We have to respect that.
The remontada was it that game 6-5.
Bro,
Neymar was the best player by far in that game.
That's one of the best 9 minutes of any player that I've ever seen.
I honestly just disagree with everything Sage just said.
Okay, I'm not trying to be a hater. Look, I'm not. I'll finish this point. I'll finish off. I'll finish off. I'm not trying to be a hater. I never said he's not talented. I never said he isn't one of the most talented of his generation. I just think Neymar could have done so much with his career. He would go down as a club flop in terms of him as an individual. What has he done? Him as a leader.
He's not a club
what has he done?
He's not a club
Okay, and as much as that, he's also going to go down. As much as that, he's also going to go down as an international flop. Let's be honest. We always do this before every major international competition. We do these stupid fancy like Neymar might win the World Cup this time. Neymar might do this. Let's be honest. He's not going to win it.
This guy's hot right now.
Sage, Sage. How can you be a club flop when you were critical to winning a treble?
He hasn't done enough. He has done it consistently. That was one.
Let me say again. Let me say again. How can you? Because flop is flop. You're saying that his club career is a flop.
No, for his talent, that's a flop. I'm not just talking about any player. This is Neymar. I'm talking about the caliber of Neymar.
You want to know
what's that based on though?
Robinho
what do you mean based on? This guy was supposed to win Ballon d'Ors. He was that talented.
Hold on. Let me bring Casey. Let me bring Casey. Casey, talk to me. Casey.
First of all, if you want to know a flop is actually Zad.
Wait, hold. No. Okay, so you're not gonna wait. You're not gonna get away with
No, that's actually true.
No.
That's actually true. You have to keep that same energy.
No, you're not gonna get away with that. Casey, Hazard was the best player at a World Cup. And again, I may sound like a broken record. I may sound like a broken record.
So was Neymar.
I may sound like a broken record. If not for that industry plans, Hazard is a World Cup winner. He
that
was the best player on that pitch in the
freaking
freaking semi-final. He was the best player on the pitch in that freaking semi-final. Casey, focus on Neymar.
Because he dribble past Pava.
Eden Hazard's name out your.
No. But this is why Pep is a war criminal. That guy gave you a stupid CCL by not playing a DM. I hate him so much because now you Chelsea fans are oh god. No, who do you think you have? Mason Mount? You know that you have Mason Mount. You have Mason Mount. You have that fraud.
Who's your club again? Who do you support again? Barca?
A club that has actually 20 times more trophies than you.
But we can do this all day. Stick to the topic, man. Get to
Neymar. Casey, talk about Neymar. Talk about Neymar.
No, but to say that Neymar doesn't work in the modern game. Okay, look at all the major league winners. I'm not counting Serie. Premier League, City. Premier League is City. City has two good dribblers, Silva and Mahrez. I will say even Foden to some extent.
What about Gucci Grealish?
How is this about Neymar? I just want to know.
No, because you said that cut-in merchants are the popular thing right now. But
yes, they are effective footballers. Not just cut-in.
So why did Liverpool not win the league then?
What does that have to do with anything? I'm talking about individuals.
We're talking about Neymar, bro.
Casey, stop going on topic, bro.
No, I'm not talking. I'm
Casey's on
telling
topic
you that
because
dribbles
Casey's
actually work.
no, because
Can I
Safe
speak
said
on my
that
boy Neymar, man?
a player like Neymar
Yeah.
doesn't work in football right now.
Yes,
And I say
they are
that's cap.
diabetes.
No, that's a cap.
I can say
If
that
you're-
that's cap.
see-
If you look at
And now,
look at
Real
him for
Madrid,
Brazil. Look at him
Benzema
for
and
Brazil.
Vinicius.
No. If you see Neymar, I think HH. I think Neymar works if you build a system around him. You know, if he went to Chelsea and he built a system,
And that
around
already
Neymar,
failed at PSG. This is
No,
my point.
it didn't fail.
It's
It didn't
Pochettino,
fail.
it's
It did
No,
fail.
you could
It
say-
didn't
Oh
fail.
my
could say-
god, man! Can you
It
just
didn't
give
There's
up?
a difference
fail is
between
Hazard
failing-
at Real Madrid. It did not.
The guy
fail.
is not
Delta
26. He's
relax.
30. How many
Delta
more
relax.
rebuilds and systems you gonna build around him? He's
Yeah,
done.
you could
He's
say
finished.
that.
Yo, can I defend my boy Neymar?
If
Can I
it-
defend my boy
Failure
How is he
is
finished?
on-
He's
Hold on,
literally-
How is
wait,
it
wait,
failed?
wait, wait,
How is it
let's-
failed? What was PSG before Neymar?
Yeah, it was Ibrahimovic.
Yeah, and
Yeah, there was still PSG. There was still CL flops.
Let's
Neymar
hold
is the
on,
CL final, right?
wait, hold
Before
on.
Neymar.
We need to move this because let's even get to it because that Neymar thing was just like a prelude as to what the hell is going to do. Bottom line is Delta. You're stuck with him for the remainder of his
Yeah,
career.
he's
Him
building
leaving.
his
That's
summer.
the
Yeah,
There's
that's
no-
true.
There's no
Unless
coming
Todd
to it.
wait,
got
hold on.
something to
Let's
say
move.
about it.
So guys, here's the thing. No. Here's my thing. With these three guys. This is my viewpoint. Because people say, okay, the easy answer is Neymar needs it the most. This is my arguments for all three, why the three guys need it. So let's start with the easy one, Neymar. Oh, it's obvious. His club career compared to Cristiano and Messi is inferior to what they've done. And now, him winning that World Cup, it will make up for, and it will probably be a stopgap for Cristiano and Messi. Hence why, when we began with Bank, I said, yeah, club career, Cristiano Messi, 100%. But internationally, cool. You finally won a Copa America. Cool. Ede gave Cristiano that Euros. Cool. We get that. But the World Cup, that's Zenith. The two most important trophies in football is the World Cup and the Champions League. Those are the two most important trophies. You need to win both before we now look at you as a proper guy. That's what needs to happen.
So you can't look at Ronaldo like a proper guy.
So Ricardo, you're so childish. You're so,
What? No,
grow
I
up.
like Ronaldo too.
Ricardo,
but
grow up.
Facts are facts.
Grow up. So that's from Neymar's point of view. From Cristiano's point of view, he keeps chasing that shadow. That shadow keeps going over him. And Cristiano's fanboys know that shadow is always around the corner. No matter what Cristiano does, that little dude from Rosario always says what's up. So, if Cristiano wins this World Cup, that is the perfect ammunition for the Ronaldo fans to say he's now clear in terms of achievements. Now, footballing wise, so far we get it. But in terms of achievements and greatness, can't compare. Euros, World Cup, boom, you can't compare. So
tax.
Yeah. So for Cristiano's point of view, that is what will now supersede him from Messi, and there'll be no more longer discussion. From Messi's point of view, it's Maradona. You cannot be called. I don't care what Twitter says. I don't care what people put on sofa. I don't care what they say in Spain FC. This is how football works. Messi cannot look Maradona in the eye until he brings a World Cup. A Champions League isn't enough. 7-8 Ballon d'Ors isn't enough. Goals record is not enough. The only way he can look Maradona in the eye, he needs that World Cup. It is non-negotiable. This is non-negotiable. Messi winning that World Cup will have a very uncomfortable conversation. Because now it's like, okay, well, I mean, I'll still make an argument for Maradona because of drug tax and everything. Well, but,
Can I go on this?
Let's get
Can I go after Ricardo?
Yeah, after you. Ricardo and then Barry. Ricardo, talk to me.
If I was to rank like who needs it more, I would put Messi first. I would put Neymar second and Ronaldo last. I'll start with Ronaldo. I don't think Ronaldo actually needs the World Cup because he plays for Portugal. There's no expectation playing for the Portuguese national team. Like, sure, you can be competitive, which may be like the new standard of that nation, but winning it has never been really their history.
What about him for individual?
No, but football is a team game, and your expectation that's placed on you in the World Cup is based on the country you represent. That's just how it is. And unfortunately for Ronaldo, playing for Portugal, nobody has ever said Ronaldo needs to win the World Cup. Nobody has ever said that because Portugal.
We let him speak, bro.
But Ricardo, I disagree. But
Maybe him as a player of his magnitude, yes, it would be amazing to see a player like Cristiano Ronaldo win it. But he plays for Portugal. Portugal, like, yes, maybe in the 60 under Eusebio, under different format. But in recent times, he's like, Portugal was never put in that conversation. Now, for Neymar, it's different because Neymar represents Brazil. I'm sorry, you represent Brazil. You're the most successful international team of all time in World Cup. Doesn't matter who you are, you go into every single World Cup being one of the expected to win. Whether or not you're truly a contender is a different situation. Now, for Neymar, the reason why I would actually put Neymar ahead of Messi if Neymar's club career had lived up to expectation. But unfortunately it did. And we have people like Sage and many other people who just simply write off Neymar like he's done, he's finished, blah, 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 he's not relevant. And now, while I don't agree, there is some sort of level of truth that he actually didn't live up to expectation. And look, I'll be one of the first to defend Neymar, but I expected more out of him. But it is what it is.
Yeah, well, yes, for sure. Like, he was supposed to be the undisputed best player in the world.
Yeah,
100%.
so if he wins the World Cup, it'd be massive for him, massive, because it almost like all the criticism he has taken throughout his career has finally a World Cup covers all that. Because now he can say, like, well, I got the World Cup. I got the most coveted prize for the country that is the most successful, that has the most pressure when it comes to winning World Cups. Now, the reason why I would say Messi is because Messi, for his whole career, has been compared to Maradona. He's always been put in some football holy trinity with Pele and Maradona. Everybody saw it like, hey, he's the guy. Maradona said himself that Messi is the guy who will inherit his place in Argentinian football. So that's clearly saying that if there's any guy who's going to surpass Maradona's legacy from the man himself, it was going to be Lionel Messi. And the thing with Messi is that you look at this guy as a player, and he's by far the best player of the last 15 years. Yeah, maybe some years Ronaldo had a better year, but generally speaking, Messi has always been the better player and will always be viewed as that. Whether or not you think he's the greatest of his generation, that's a different conversation. But when you have a player like Messi, who's such an anomaly, he has to win the World Cup, not just based on the talent, but he also wears the Argentinian jersey. That has 2 World Cups to his name, and unfortunately, he's right now he's living in the shadow of Maradona, who many people suggest he is the greatest to ever do it. And
he's the GOAT. Maradona is the GOAT.
I wouldn't disagree. And because of that, and it's just so many things, because Messi is the modern version of what Maradona was. So all those comparisons between him and Maradona, it's just more intensified, because now he's got the Copa America, which isn't the World Cup, but Maradona doesn't have the Copa America. If Messi wins the World Cup, as much as Maradona
and also he was banned because of drugs. He would have won the Copa America.
Yeah, sure. I mean, yeah, who knows? But at the end of the day, if he wins the World Cup or leads Argentina and wins the World Cup, like, I think from a footballing perspective, the Messi winning the World Cup, it seems like it would be the most fitting story because of how he's perceived in world football and what he means to Argentina. But now, obviously, it's a bit tricky now because he won the Copa America, which takes a lot of stress off of him. And now, if he doesn't win, I would be disappointed, because it's Messi. You still got to win the World Cup. But because Neymar, the thing with Neymar is that in 2019 he got injured before Copa America, and they went on to win. And then the following Copa America, they lose the final, and it's the second final they ever lost at home.
Sorry, Yachi just puts. I have a crazy theory. Check this out, Ricardo, because you just said something that just put something in my mind. Do you think Argentina winning the Copa America could actually be a detriment of them winning the World Cup? Listen to my theory. I think what has been nagging in Messi's mind is, I've not won anything for Argentina. I've not won anything major for Argentina. The last time we won something major was in 1993. The Copa America when Batistuta said what's up. Batistuta said what's up in 91, but they won on penalties in 93. So he was like, man, I've not won anything since 93, and I need to win something for Argentina. I need to win something for Argentina. So that's always been a pressure that he's had.
Yeah.
And you saw when he went to the Copa America, that was massive pressure. Like, I have to win. So now that you've won it, it's sort of like, I can relax now. And it's almost the case of, like, if they don't win the World Cup, it's like, whew, at least I won something for Argentina.
Yeah. So that's how I feel, because I feel like all the losses, especially in the finals.
Yes.
Like when you play for Argentina and you're the quality of player Messi is, which is pretty much maybe one of a kind, and like you're just expected to win. Like finals isn't good enough. Like at least for being Argentinian, right? Finals isn't good enough, and them losing just made that jersey heavier and heavier and heavier. But them winning, yes, they could fall back on the fact that we didn't win the World Cup, but we won the Copa America. Like it's something. It's better than nothing. But obviously, I mean, as we all see, since they've won the Copa America, like they've been a much better team.
They've been better. They've been really good. No, but the thing though is that, especially in sports, pressure. You know, I mean, what was it say? They say pressure makes diamonds. Pressure really elevates you.
Yeah.
A sense of urgency elevates you, which is why I think that the guy that has the most pressure is Neymar, because he hasn't won anything.
He hasn't won anything. And honestly, I'll put this out there. I think the best thing to happen for Ronaldo's career was not even winning the Euros. I think it was the fact that Messi didn't win in 2014. Because or else this conversation would be dead.
Okay, what are we doing here? What are we doing here?
Ricardo, you know what? I think
This
HH
is-
actually mentioned this point, because you said even if Messi won the World Cup and Di Maria scored in the final, you said you wouldn't count it for him for some reason.
No.
Why?
It makes
why
sense.
Is that?
It makes sense. He didn't contribute.
Because you need. You see this now. This is where this is difficult. When you win the World Cup, you need to be the best player, and you need to be fully 100% definitive. I can't have a guy winning the World Cup and someone else does all the major stuff during the latter stages. Care. Barry, talk to me.
Yeah, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you, bro. Yes, sir.
Okay, cool. For me, I'm putting Neymar 1, Messi 2, and Cristiano 3. I'm gonna elaborate on that because I think we all agree here that Brazil is the most iconic football nation ever.
Yep.
You know.
Yep. They're the main guys. The pressure's on.
Yeah, and when we look at the history of great Brazilian players, you have Pele, Zico, Romario, Bebeto, R9,
Ronaldo, all those guys. Yeah.
Yes. And when you look at it, you're like, every one of them, except from Zico, even though he's very beloved, has given them something, either a great Copa American campaign or World Cup, you know. And after Ronaldinho left, you're like, Neymar, okay, you got next kid. And so far, Neymar hasn't given them anything really. So I think the most pressure, and I think the guy who needs it the most is Neymar, because I think perception of how we're gonna see Neymar if he doesn't perform at that World Cup is going to be very bad for him, because Brazilians are craving for a World Cup. They're craving for something for so long, and Neymar is supposed to be that eighth guy, the messiah for them, and he hasn't given them nothing. So yeah, so he's gonna have to perform, and hopefully for his sake give them a World Cup.
So you're saying Neymar is number one?
Yes, that's how I see it.
Can I go after Barry, HH?
I'm going to go.
Okay.
So sorry, but Barry, want to say something?
Oh yeah. Messi also number 2 because obviously Maradona, we know how great he is, legacy that he left for Argentina and everything. But no, I think he really does need a World Cup, because I think Copa America it really give him a sort of relief. You're like, okay, after this many years, after this many failures, I've given the Argentinian people something, at least a Copa America. But I think for personal sake and maybe his football legacy, I think he needs a World Cup. And Ronaldo, like, my opinion of him is not necessarily going to change, because Portugal, they don't have the same kind of legacy as Germany or Italy had. If they had that
But
kind
they're
of
one of
legacy,
the strongest teams of the World Cup. That's why I don't get what you guys are saying. I don't give a damn about heritage. They are one of the strongest teams of the World Cup, and they've won the Euros. So
It was like Spain in 2010, right?
No. Wait, hold on, Barry.
Yeah, we expect him and his team to perform, but I don't think necessarily what we think of Portugal and Cristiano. It's gonna change a little bit, but it's not gonna be as magnifying as Argentina or Brazil winning. You know
why?
No, I disagree.
Why?
I disagree.
Hold up. Before I come to Zenon and then Barry, let me just take these dubs and I'll come to you guys. So, Talent FC says, after this World Cup, Mount and Kane will be clear of R9 and Dino. Talent FC, you need to take your medication and stop taking drugs, please. Talent FC, World Cup top scorer, CR37. King Kane. Talent. Guys, what if England win the World Cup?
Football is finished. Football's finished.
That is, in my eyes,
Baby
that's the
boom
first
2.0, man.
No, but the way they're moving right now, I don't think they will make it out of the group.
If that happens, I'll officially become an albino.
We'll take
If-
care of
if-
it.
you know, because
we're gonna
as a
take
time
care of
right
these
now,
guys. We're gonna take care of
Casey,
these
I'm
guys
no,
for
no,
you.
Ziman, you don't. Because I've got a funny feeling that England could just going to win this whole thing, man. But wait, hold on, let me hear this. So your boy here says CR7 will have Brady MJ status if he wins the World Cup. #GOAT.
Yeah.
Yeah, but he has to
Unfortunately.
perform in the semi and the final. He can't just let Ede do all the work for him, man. Dajo, already look, but Ede lives. Manu will get Frankie for 80 plus. Neymar will go to Barca on court wages. That's a lie. Mbappe the FC will get Ronaldo. That's a lie. #RJ to RM. You know what? I believe United will get. Look, they've been twerking so hard. United will get Frankie. Neymar is going to Barca.
Twerking so hard.
Man.
HH, can I say something about that first one, HH?
Yes.
There's been like this ongoing, even yesterday, HH, me and yesterday, we've been beefing on Twitter all day today.
I can see. Yes.
Yeah, over the fee of Frankie HH. These guys, bro, they spent 80 M's on Maguire, and they're trying to lowball us like 50 million for Frankie De Jong, bro. Like, where is
basically Abdul? Stick them up. And because Abdul, they have the money.
I'm gonna be honest. I don't trust Laporta, bro.
Bro, if Laporta doesn't sell that guy for at least 110, he should sack him. Because United, they'll pay. Trust me, they'll
pay, bro. They'll
pay. They will pay 110 for a guy called Frank De Jong, who is nowhere near world class. But it is what it is. Shout out to your boy Shane. Most to gain from second World Cup, Mbappe, Neuer,
Mbappe, definitely.
Yeah, easily Mbappe.
Mbappe wins the second World Cup. We are having a very, very
That's
scary
easily
conversation.
Mbappe.
Yeah,
Like,
but
trust
only
me.
though.
No.
Let's be honest, bro.
Zeman, that was
Like,
Zeman.
Mbappe-
They're gonna be bad. Doesn't matter.
Mbappe ain't like
Zeman, Zedman. That stream, if Mbappe wins the second World Cup and scores in the final,
at
you don't want
24,
that
at 24,
stream. Zeman, you don't want
World
that.
Cups.
Zeman, you don't want that stream. You don't want that.
No,
Like,
no, what if
I'll get cancelled.
I'm asking you again. What if he misses the penalty?
I'll get cancelled.
Okay,
He would be the modern day Pele. It wouldn't matter anyway.
What if he misses the penalty again?
So, Dajo Arif, thank you for the Dajo Arif. So, all media try to push agendas. The English media is heavy, though. They put Rice, top prospect in the EPL, and put Rice in La Liga, and he'll be exposed, average at best. England are arrogant. You can never stop English people from being arrogant. Maybe because most of the world speaks English and so forth and everything. So England can be embarrassed, disgraced, and so forth. They will never lose their arrogance. They will always be arrogant, and they'll always feel they're the best and the most amazing. Declan Rice is like I told you. If Chelsea spend one kobo over 100 mil for Rice, I'm moving to Madrid.
Okay. Now you know.
Hola, chicos.
Chicos.
What the hell was that?
No, but there are some tier 1 journalists who are saying that because West Ham wants Broja and you want Rice, so you might spend like 60,
Casey,
70
wait,
million
hold on. Casey,
plus
who
Broja.
says who wants Rice? According to
No, there are tier 1 journalists.
Can we get back to the topic? Bro? I'm waiting.
No,
I'm desperate, man. I'm desperate. Let's get back to the topic.
Say it, shush! Casey, we're not working for Basmati.
Sheriff Lewis, he said he's the best in his position.
It's inevitable, HH, man.
No, it is inevitable.
Moving on, man. Come on.
You know this De Jong deal. Like, it's really exposing people's ball knowledge for calling him one of the best midfielders in the world. Like,
it's called desperation. It's called desperation. Dajo RF. What if Vinny pops? Now this is I told you I didn't want to touch this. I didn't want to touch this. But let me I just relax. What if Vinny pops up in the World Cup and gets a goal in the final? What if Neymar gets carried? Well, that counts for Neymar. Waste talent side. Dajo, let me tell you right now.
I don't think.
No, shush.
This is uncomfortable.
Let me tell this right now. Vinny scored the winning goal in the UCL final. Vinny had double figures in goals and assists that led Real Madrid to a La Liga win. If Neymar allows Vinny to be the star of the World Cup and Vinny scores the winning goal in the World Cup final, we're having a very, very
best player of the year, man.
Like
you know
like
why
we're
that would
having
be crazy?
we're having a Charles Barkley starting and I'm going to call Charles Barkley's going to host the stream.
You know why him bowling for Brazil would be amazing for him, bro, is because, bro, even for me, I'm hitting him with the Benzema daddy accusation and allegations, HH. So if he can prove that he can bowl outside of a system with Benzema carrying him, then, bro, honestly, he'll get my respect. He'll get my respect because I haven't like, bro, people forget that this guy, he was holding bench at the Copa America last year, bro. People, they do forget this.
Relax, Abdul, relax.
Bro, he might be.
Shots boy, yeah. CR7 Euro semi, 1 goal, 1 assist. No semi hat trick. But yeah, what did you do in the final? Huh?
Got injured.
What was that? What did you do in the final?
No, you know why I have problems with CR7 Euros.
Wait,
I don't
hold
like
on.
this third.
Eminence. Beckenbauer played with a broken arm.
Yeah,
Okay.
of course, I know that. Yeah, but
So yeah, okay, you can play with an injury. RR7 says, wait, who the hell is this like in a canteen? Messi has to win the World Cup to be compared to Maradona. Neymar can't surpass Pele unless he wins 3. CR7 already won Portugal's first trophy. No, he didn't. Pele gave it to him. Portugal has no history in the World Cup. RR7,
oh my God, the excuses, man.
Yeah. Can you see these excuses? Can you see these excuses?
I gotta make. I gotta jump in.
Who isn't making excuses?
I gotta jump in.
Hold
So that last line. Are we gonna not say Spain was a World Cup favorite in 2010 before they won it? Like, no. Portugal is among the favorites.
That's what I don't like about this conversation.
If we are rolling like
that, Ricardo, I have to go against when he said that stuff, Ricardo.
Yeah, Ricardo, what are you talking about, bro?
No.
What?
Ricardo, hold on, Ricardo. Are you going to tell me that Portugal do not have one of the best teams or best squads at this World Cup?
No, but no. Look, okay, I don't know.
Ricardo, come on.
No, I'm not sure if you misheard my point. For one, I think Portugal's squad is overrated. I was not saying they're shit. I'm not saying they're shit.
It is overrated.
I'm just saying it's overrated. They're decent, but they're not. People make it seem like they're on the level of France, which they're not. Now, I'm just my point. My point is that Portugal, as a history of a footballing nation, is not an elite nation.
What about Spain?
They're not top. They're not top 5.
They're not, bro.
In 2010.
Can you let me land?
Record.
Spain at least had won something prior. I think it was in the 70s. Or I can't remember.
No, 60s.
Euros.
All right. No, Portugal literally won the first trophy in 2016 as a nation. Now, my point is that yes, you had Eusebio in I think it was the 60s. They got to a 70s, but that was so that was under a very, very different format. Like Sweden can claim that they've been to a semifinals. Like, okay, doesn't mean they're a big nation. And then they've had generations where they've had good teams, but they've never won anything up until 2016. Yes, Ronaldo led them to a Euros, but that doesn't automatically make them an elite nation. That history is still recent.
Wait. I need to go through his jobs. Hold on. I need to go through his jobs, and then we'll get to you.
All right, I want to ask him after.
Whimsical thought. Name of the dog. Whimsical thought. I place Messi in the list as number 1. Argentina is always a favorite based on the kind of talent he has, and
That's literally my point.
Based on the kind of talent, yeah, and based on you see, my thing is Argentina. Boom, they're one of the legacy guys. Messi, one of the best players in the world. That Argentina team, you're one of the favorites. That I would almost put more pressure. You know what? I think Messi has the biggest pressure because my thing is that I know it's Brazil and Brazil.
Yeah.
Brazil don't have that Ronaldo. They don't have Brazil. They're still missing something. They're still
but Brazil is a better
really
team.
Not, man.
But Ricardo, where is the striker? Ricardo, where is the Ronaldo?
No.
Where is the Pele? Where is that striker that they always have?
Brick. No, they have a solid center back pairing. They have good midfielders. They have good wingers. Like, why do people act like it's just Neymar and Ronaldo, bro? They have great players.
Ricardo,
Brazil are one of the favorites. Like Brazil are one of the favorites.
Misby Nation. Messi, Copa.
Misby,
don't do it. Come on,
Misby is just a certified hater.
Yes.
Side note.
Why does he have an AV of Pep?
RR7. Messi choked the World Cup final,
Yeah.
missed
Here
a
we
sitter,
go.
crumbled. Oh,
We go with the
man.
casual take.
These
Here we
guys
go with
are
the
crazy,
casual
man.
take.
And your
at
boy
least he
here
played
says
one.
Maradona, greatest Argentine player. Portugal is CR7.
What are we comparing? Argentina and Portugal are not even on the same
Oh,
level.
okay, so Delta, it was you and then Zeman. Delta.
Hey, I wanted to ask Ricardo a question, bro.
Oh yeah, what's up?
You
Okay,
wanna-
Abdul, quick. Okay, Abdul, what's your question? Very quick.
No,
go ahead,
because
Abdul.
this whole heritage thing when it comes to international football, do you translate it also to like club football? Because if you're making an excuse for Ronaldo not to succeed with this team and win a World Cup, even though I personally think man for man, Portugal have a better team than Argentina. Do you make the same excuse for the likes of Neymar, who yes have been playing for a super team in PSG, but they don't have no heritage? They've never won a Champions League before.
Bro,
But I don't see that same
no,
excuse
bro.
being
Bro, my point is that when you play for a particular country, there are certain expectations put on you. You cannot compare international football and club football. You can't choose where you're born, but you can choose where you're played if you're a top player. The reason I'm not saying Ronaldo don't have any pressure. I'm just saying there's no expectation of him to win it because he plays for Portugal. Nobody ever said that. Nobody has ever said
can you
that
highlight
Portugal
Chi's comment?
are gonna win the World Cup. If you play for Brazil, Argentina, Germany, France, now Spain, since they won one, whatever country, maybe except for England, like you're expected to win the World Cup. It is what it is. Like this is not a festival for you to go to.
Okay. Let me go. Delta. Tell me Delta.
All right. Yeah, let me get on. Let's go with the rankings. For third, I have Neymar. Even if he wins it, I don't think it really does much for his legacy because he won't be. Yeah, because I don't think.
Let me land.
For one, I don't think he's even going to be the best player for Brazil. I think somebody touched that on. It's going to be Vinicius. For two, he wants to be basically ahead of R9 or Pele. I don't see that happening, even if he does win it, because R9 and Pele were actually.
Sorry, Delta, real quick. How do Brazil win the World Cup and Neymar isn't their best player based on the role that
he can be one of their best players, but I don't think he's going to be the defining player. I don't think he's going to be there. For
okay, I disagree, but continue.
For second, I have Messi, and for first, I have Ronaldo. Now, look. I know what you're thinking.
No, you're joking, bro.
No.
Let me land.
Let me expand. Let me emphasize. For second, I have Messi because I don't believe there's much pressure for him to win the World Cup as Ronaldo. Now there is pressure. There is definitely pressure in him. But when it comes to Argentina, I think with Messi, I don't think there's that demeanor that Ronaldo has. I don't think like he gets criticized as often as Ronaldo to win it, because I believe like Portugal are much, as Abdul said, man for man, are better than Argentina. And I believe Portugal going into that World Cup, like look at Netherlands. Ricardo touched on this just a moment ago. He said Portugal aren't expected. But if you look at Netherlands, I mean, they went to the World Cup final in 1974, 1978, and I think 2010. So that's 3 finals, and they didn't win it, but there's still that expectation. Spain, prior to winning the World Cup in 2010, were expected after the Euros in 2008. They were expected to win it in 2010. I feel like the same for Portugal. They won the Euros in 2016, and
Have Portugal been to World Cup final?
Bro, they went to the Euro. They went to the finals in the Euros in 2016, and then got knocked out by the Copa America. Was it? No, it wasn't even Copa America champions. In the next World Cup,
Uruguay.
Yeah, Uruguay.
Messi paid me, bro, to say those things.
Let me finish. All right. There is, I'd say equally, but I just give Ronaldo the edge between Messi and Ronaldo to win the World Cup, because I feel like Ronaldo needs it more. And I feel like Messi with Argentina have won the World Cup twice.
You are
been to
paid
the
by
final in
Messi.
2014. But no, it's not even hate. It literally isn't even hate. I just
by Messi, bro.
Wait, hold on. Let him land. Yes, shush. Let him land.
That's after yesterday. Me and you, we shouldn't really be talking about Ronaldo anymore, bro. Because the amount of smoke that we called yesterday, bro, in the comments.
I don't care about my haters, man. I really don't.
I was even seeing your moderators telling me to shut up, bro.
Bro, that's a lie. That's a lie. You guys don't get
Delta. No. But Delta. Just talk to me about, like, how can you say that Cristiano has more pressure than Messi when Argentina have won 2 World Cups already? this is a team who are the Copa America champions. So literally, they are representing South America's best as the
Yes,
Copa America
thank you.
champions. This is a team who are already seen as one of the favorites, who have one of the best players in the world. How can Messi then now have less pressure than a Portuguese team who, let's be real, okay, yes, you won the Euros in 2016. A lot of those guys have already retired and so forth. And also, you're looking with a country who've never reached a World Cup final. Like Argentina have won the World Cup twice and they've lost in the final twice. So they have a lot more history and heritage than Portugal, who've never been to a World Cup final.
I don't see that. I don't see it as a heritage.
Look at who scored Portugal's winning goal to like bro.
Hey, Ricardo, shout out to Eden, man. Shout out to Eden. So can you say how that doesn't really make sense?
But I don't really see it as a heritage anymore, because look, Italy has missed the World Cup twice in a row, and I get what you mean. There is that World Cup final, and you got to reach it.
But that's okay. The Messi point though, and it's not won the World Cup twice. They're Copa America champions, so they're representing the best of South America, and they have one of the best players in the world. How can you not have that pressure? And the team is good, and the team is playing well.
Look, there is pressure. I've mentioned this before. Messi does have pressure, but I feel like the expectation with Portugal and Ronaldo is more. I feel like
that makes no sense. That literally makes no logical sense. It makes no sense.
So no one here apart from me believes Portugal and Ronaldo are number one in order.
Bro. You're on your own, bro. You're on your own.
I actually agree with that. I agree with Delta.
Abdul, stop doing drugs.
Here, Delta, here's the thing.
You guys are trolling, man.
No.
It's not trolling.
No. My thing is that Ronaldo, I feel, desperately wants to win it.
Exactly, because he desperately needs it.
Delta, listen to what I said. I said Ronaldo himself desperately wants to win it for what that will do for him. But when we're talking about who has the most pressure upon them, the pressure, Messi, it's between Messi and Neymar, and I like it. Messi has the most pressure based on Argentina, how good they are, and they're South America champions. And it's Messi. How can you say it's Portugal when Cristiano is 37 years old? This is a country who've never reached a World Cup final.
You know why? Another point why I'll have to make it Cristiano, because I feel like with Cristiano, and if he wins the World Cup, he'll become one of the greatest players ever. Now he's not one of the greatest players ever right now, but if he wins I'll put him in that list.
You're stupid, bro.
Can I go, Shane? Can I go?
I like Shane.
Because look, Messi is an all-time great right now, and if he wins it, he just becomes the undisputed.
Wait. So Zeman then
focus on your spam call, man.
No.
Yes. Bro, we've been waiting for ages, man.
Zeman then Sage.
So my thing is like, there's two ways of looking at it. There's who is it going to be impactful in terms of legacy? I don't think I know Vilton. I know Vilton's listening out there, but I genuinely don't think that it does as much for Neymar's legacy compared to what it would do for the likes of Cristiano Ronaldo, and Messi. So, if anything, those two have the most to get out of it, just in terms of impact. I think for Neymar, he might be looked at well in just in terms of greatness ranking in terms of Brazilian players, to have played for Brazil. So in that sense, it does something for him, but it doesn't do that much compared to Cristiano Ronaldo, Lionel Messi winning it. I don't think it does that as much as those two winning it. So there's that aspect. So you could say in that sense, when it comes to impact, Neymar, it's going to have the least impact compared to those two, because those two are fighting for being ranked as one of the greatest players.
Who's the number one?
So number one, it's obviously I would say in terms of Messi, because I think he's easily the most talented player to have graced the game easily.
I agree.
He's even more talented than R9, so he has to show up in terms of World Cup.
Keep R9 out of your mouth.
No, that's the truth, man. And I rate R9 really high, and JJ Okoche as well. Shout out to him.
Sure.
But yes, and when it comes to Cristiano Ronaldo, this is what I don't get, man. So in this channel, even though I do think that England have more talent than Portugal, I will stick by that. But when it comes to Portugal, people have been talking about the level of talent that this team has, and how they're perceived as having the highest number of talented players. So the expectation, therefore, should be for them to win it. And then you also look at the last World Cup, like let's be honest, bro. The World Cup standards for teams, they seem to be in an even playing field. A lot of teams, there isn't a team that stands up like compared to other teams just based on quality and based on performances. I don't think there is. Like for all those people that are saying like Argentina are the set favorites compared to everyone else, I don't think so. They also have their own weaknesses. The same, the same goes for, again, the same goes for France. Like France might have the most talented squad, but are they going to be able to gel with each other? That's always been the problem with these guys.
France ain't winning anything.
So for me, it's just like, I'm sorry, like you're in an even playing field. Like if Croatia could make it to a final, I don't understand why someone like Portugal, who have one of the highest talented teams, you could rank them in the top 4 or 5 in terms of talent. Like the expectation is going to be there for them. The expectation is going to be there for them. So in terms of Cristiano Ronaldo, yeah, he would have to step up. But the thing is, I mean, Cristiano Ronaldo, this guy is, you know what? I'm not gonna get in. I'm not gonna get into Cristiano Ronaldo.
Yeah.
No, because my thing is is there a team that, let's say, Portugal should try to avoid?
No, there isn't.
Not really.
Because
Germany
if I saying that like
Germany is not to be feared, bro. Like Spain is not to be feared.
Damn bloody fool.
Who said
what happened last time when they faced Germany?
Who said
I think Casey said
Come
that.
on, bro. It's a World Cup, man. It's
Come
like,
on, man.
This is what I think.
Come on.
Stop it.
This is what I think. I don't think there's any teams that should be fearing each other.
No.
There's a
chance
no
team to be feared.
Yeah, so if anything, it's more of an even playing field. So the expectation for Cristiano Ronaldo is going to be to show up. Is it not? Like that's
Z-Man, I said the same thing, but I got cooked, man.
Wait, hold on. Okay, Sage.
AJ, can I go after Sage? Can I go after Sage?
All right, please. Do not interrupt. Thank you very much. Try your best not to interrupt.
No.
Try it. Only you. AJ's only you. AJ.
No, Sage.
No, I promise you. I
If you
won't
say
say
something
anything stupid.
okay, good.
I won't say anything.
Sage, what about
Remember.
Can she interrupt?
Shut up. Shut up. Listen, you waste, man. Listen, at the start of the stream, what did I say? I said when we get to this point, let's be honest. And thank you for all of you for not being honest. Thank you very much. Okay. Let's start off by the saying, you guys literally named all the reasons why Lionel Messi will not win the World Cup. It's ironic how you literally said the opposite. I love how you guys are talking about how he has to change his shadow. He has a whole nation behind his back. He has to, prove that he's better than Diego Maradona in the all-time list. You're literally naming reasons why he can't win the World Cup. Look, you're naming the pressure. Lionel Messi is known for consistently not showing them when it matters the most. This guy missed a penalty against Real Madrid in a crucial tie. Shut up. I said don't interrupt. All right? He literally missed a crucial penalty in a Real Madrid tie. And you expect, shut up. Year after year after year, decade after decade.
Get this clown out, man. I'm getting tired of this clown, man. What's going on?
You're a school shooter. Shut up, bro. You fucking school threat. Shut up.
Whoa, that's nah, that's a red. That's a red.
That's a red.
Yeah, bro, get up.
No.
Nah.
That's a red.
No, can I come in?
Bro,
not even streets, bro.
Nah, bro, red.
That was not a
Get
red,
out.
bro.
Yeah,
He didn't
Waste,
touch him.
man.
He didn't
But
touch him.
Sage, to go back to HH, to go back to Sage's comments, the problem with that is
aborted, man.
No. To go back to Sage's comments, the problem with that is who needs it. That's the question. Who needs it?
I'm glad that clown is out, man.
It's not about how much value you have. Who needs it?
Can I go on this now, bro?
Pressure.
I'm just trying to. God, I mean,
Yo, that
wild, man.
nah. Oh no, it's just that guy, bro. He has mental.
That was studs up, man.
I think that's anger. I think
Ricardo,
No,
that's,
anger,
Ricardo,
anger,
that's
and
like
mental.
Cantona, like that's like also
Yeah,
instant
that was
Cantona, man.
intentional,
No,
man.
that was that Maradona kick to the face.
Yeah.
Dude, he hasn't had his.
No,
noodles
PSG
yet, man.
Delta deserved it.
That was Maradona's Bilbao moment, bro.
No, yes, no. I don't care what Delta says and anything. That comment was
No, but Delta
way
deserved it. You
over
can't
the
line.
Yeah, I mean, if I said he was like a bad eater or a noodle, it is what it is.
All right, red card.
Yo. What are you doing here?
All right, what's going on, man?
No, but I didn't say it. I didn't say it. I didn't say it.
Bro.
But I said if I did say it.
Abdul, let's just focus on football right now. Abdul, talk to me.
Yeah, so
oh my god, bro.
But if I say, if I say
Wait,
Chrissy
Abdul, can you please talk? Just talk.
Yeah. So what I'm basing it on is, first of all, Neymar. He's third for everybody. Like this guy, everybody other than Wilton, I don't know. I think he's on his payroll. Everybody has realized this guy. He's not serious. You know, like I disagree with a lot what Terry Flewers he says, but he said something really good today. Like he made a really good point. If you offered Neymar more money to do another job than football, he would probably do it, bro. He would probably quit football and do it. Like this guy, I don't think he really has any ambitions, bro. Like this guy, he ruined his career. So I don't even really want to care to talk about that bum, bro. He's a bum. He killed his career, man. I don't think there's any like I don't even know how Brazilians they view him, because surely they can't view him as a legend, because what has he won them, bro? He's 30 years of age and he's not even won them a Copa America. Like, come on, bro. Like, man's flexing an Olympic gold medal, bro. Come on, in your own home soil as well, bro. But what I wanted to say is second and first place. For me, I have Messi second and Ronaldo first. And the reason why,
another decade, all right.
And the reason why HH is because, let's be honest, Argentina's side, it's low key kind of washed HH in comparison to that Portuguese side. Portugal have a lot more players. Portugal, they're currently in their
Abdul, do you know how good Argentina have been?
They have been good, but their team.
Abdul, football is not played on paper. It's about what you do on the pitch.
Portugal is so overrated, man. Holy shit.
Wait. How old is Di Maria?
Di Maria can be 40 and he'll still be one of the best.
He's 34. How old is Messi? 35. These guys are relying on.
Get to the point.
Wait. Abdul, what the hell does their age have to do with it?
Yeah. No,
at 34 years of age, Di Maria will still be one of the best players of that World Cup.
No, my point is.
Sorry, Abdul. Sorry. So your point is what? Leao and Jota are better than Di Maria because they're younger. Is that your?
No, I'm saying their best players are all way beyond their prime, bro.
How old is Pepe?
And
how was it then in 06?
Then Abdul, my response is okay. So you're saying that Leao, Jota,
Silva,
Ruben Neves,
Bernardo
and João
Silva,
Felix are all better than Messi
Bernardo
and Di Maria.
Bernardo Silva, Ruben Diaz, Cancelo, all in their peak years, bro.
Abdul, get that peak crap away from me. I'm asking you a straight question.
No, but it plays under pressure. How can you expect a washed-up 35-year-old side to perform better than a team?
Guys?
This is reverse jinx, man.
It's a reverse jinx. You're talking crap.
No,
Abdul, you're talking complete crap.
No. Stop having an agenda, HH. I know you have
No, Abdul, you're talking absolute crap. So you're saying that.
Another way, HH, on the personal level as well, there's more pressure on Ronaldo because this is the only way he can become the GOAT. This guy, people don't mention this because it's not favorable for the GOAT anymore. But have you noticed how the Ballon d'Or now, it doesn't even get mentioned because Messi has 2 more than him. But back when they both had 5, it was in every conversation.
That is facts.
The only way.
But then Messi didn't deserve the last one though. But
yes, so mute your mic, bro.
Whoa.
Let Abdul land.
So what I will say is, for Ronaldo as well, I feel like there's more pressure on him because he's an egotistical guy and he knows that he's not viewed as the GOAT anymore. At one point he was. I genuinely believe, like around 2018, I think he believed in himself that, you know what, I think a majority of the fan base believes that I'm the GOAT. But bro, he's been washed. He hasn't won anything of relevance since 2018, bro.
You must really hate
He hasn't won a personal award since 2018. I don't even know. So for even on the personal level, I feel like there's a lot more pressure on Ronaldo because
yes, you can. This man talk. God damn.
He's very egotistical, HH. He's very egotistical, and I know I'm gonna get slated in the comments. I know Splashnet, he's gonna be crying, telling me to shut up and everything.
Your boy here is gonna come for you, bro. So
yeah, but just to round off my point, like this is no hate, bro. This is no hate. I'm just being honest. Like there is no way you can tell me that a team that has a lot more of its best players in its.
I will tell you, bro. As soon as you finish, I will tell you.
Is expected and has more pressure than a team whose best players are basically all. They still play with Otamendi, bro. Otamendi's still one of the best defenders, bro. Please.
That's a break take, bro. Otamendi's actually.
Nah, Otamendi been good for Argentina.
Bro, he's been good.
But how old is he?
It doesn't matter, bro. He gets the job done.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie, man.
Abdul,
Otamendi ain't it, bro.
Abdul,
Ricardo,
stop. No, Abdul, stop bringing age into this whole thing.
Bro, Romero and Otamendi have yet to concede a fucking goal when they played with each other.
Yes, thank you, bro. Thank you.
The point is, who do you expect more from? A Ruben Diaz or an Otamendi now?
But they're both good for their country, so it doesn't fucking matter.
Can I speak on that?
Ruben
Diaz. Let me hit him. Abdul, that's
as good as Otamendi has been.
Let's be honest. Ruben Diaz
like...
is a player of the year for Premier League. He's that good, guys. Let's give him.
He's
credit.
a fraud outside of Pep Guardiola's system, man.
That's hard.
Wait. Ricardo, I can guarantee Otamendi's gonna make a mistake.
Pepe is like 39. He's still good, man.
Blake. And I'll come to Kitty. Blake, your rankings of who needs it more, the importance and everything. Who needs it more? Talk to me.
This guy's a Brighton fan.
You know what, guys? Come on.
No, everyone's welcome, man.
Everyone's welcome,
bro. It doesn't matter who you support, man.
Well, don't support. Okay, yeah, Blake. What you saying?
Look at it change, man.
Okay, say Messi first, second. Ronaldo third, Neymar, because with Neymar, with his mentality, I don't think he doesn't really give a shit about the World Cup and that. But with this career, you could say that that he needs it because of his club. When he moved to PSG, he didn't live up to the hype when we were saying, "Oh, could he do it?" He needs to win the Champions League for PSG, and etc. And that he never did it, and that like with Brazil. He hasn't won anything with Brazil, and then with Messi, Ronaldo.
You're good, bro.
You right?
You're right, bro.
Hey, man,
I don't know. I think he's reminiscing about the 4-0 against United.
Bro,
Blake, you're doing good, bro.
What was Blake saying?
Balake.
Man United, man. You could have took them to Conference League, man.
I think a seagull took his phone or something, man.
No. I heard
Seagull tax, man. Seagull tax, man.
I think Ronaldo confiscated his phone.
Never swim near a beach, man.
Ronaldo smacked the phone out of his hand, man.
Okay, wait. Let me take some dubes. Before I take dubes, Casey, what did you say? Casey.
Yes, oh my God, Vilton! Don't write too hard, Vilton. Don't write too hard, man.
Casey,
you don't go hard on Delta, man.
Casey,
not as hard as Delta, bro.
Shush, guys. Casey, talk.
The person with least pressure is Cristiano. I honestly don't know why you guys are overhyping this trash Portuguese team so much. Okay, please. When I said Germany, why did you all laugh? What did Germany do to them just 1 year ago?
No, come on, man.
Please. Okay, can you? Okay.
Casey, Euros tax.
Wait, let him talk.
Okay, hold on. Can you name me one decent midfielder from Portugal who is better than Gundogan? And if I will say Musiala, right?
Bernardo Silva.
You liars.
What?
You liars.
You think Gundogan?
Bruno Fernandes.
Hey, that's the yellow card.
Bernardo Silva.
Oh no. That's weird. Warning.
Who said Bruno?
That was Abdul.
Nobody.
Casey, talk.
Absolute disrespect on Germany. Do you realize that in 1954 there was a team by the name of Hungary that was supposed to be the greatest team of all time? You know who defeated them? West Germany. That is 9 years after the World War II.
Going back to 1950.
No, but I'm telling you that
it's about relaxing the history, man.
You're not getting my point. You're not getting my point about Germany. Whenever you guys underhype them, underestimate them, they always destroy you. Everyone said that Netherlands will win in 1974.
This is true.
This is the same. And then same with Italy also. This is Germany and Italy.
And also the thing about the
Casey,
Euros.
you can never count out Germany.
Wait, let him talk. Goddamn.
The thing about the Euros is that's look, Jogi Löw and Bolstever shouldn't have taken them at those Euros. If Flick took them through, Germany would have beaten England.
Tell me who is a better coach? Who is a better coach?
I
Flick
don't
or
even think
Santos?
that might be true.
Hold on. AJ,
Flick.
how does he know this? How does he know everybody had Germany over? I mean, Netherlands over.
Oh, yeah,
Germany?
yeah,
That's a fact.
It's no.
It's
not.
facts.
It's not.
No,
Is
and
it like
that
alive
and
in
1982 and
No,
1982
like
Brazil team.
because basically it's a known fact that nobody had seen anybody play like Netherlands in a
and
tournament.
Hungary in
And
1954.
also Cruyff even said that they pretty much they didn't even train.
I look. I get the
They also
Cruyff,
did
I get the
so-
Cruyff tax, but I was just
No, but
surprised
Hungary
that-
also in 1954.
Oh yeah, that's Puskas' team. So
Yeah.
Casey. So who is
So
number
Cristiano,
one?
I don't think he has any pressure. Second one is Messi. The reason I say Messi has less pressure than Neymar is because Messi has won a Copa America. Neymar hasn't won
but
anything with
that's
this
not-
country.
It's not the same thing.
Casey's
man.
And
Spain.
That's
First one is of course Neymar. Have hope. If Neymar doesn't win this World Cup, right, he can't even talk to Zico.
Wait, Casey.
Yeah, that's a fact. Zico was the main man for Flamengo. Zico was the main man for Flamengo that won the Copa Libertadores. Neymar has never been the main man for any team that has won a continental tournament.
It's Flamengo.
Casey, he
by
can't
the way,
talk
not
to Zico?
Flamengo.
No, he can't.
no,
Yes, he
he's
can.
not. Yeah, that's what I mean. I agree with you on that part that he's fighting for
Ziman,
greatness for Brazil.
Zico.
But
No, Ziman. He said Neymar can't talk to Zico.
So you think Zico was a bad player?
So
or like-
no, I'm not saying
No,
that.
this-
Casey, I say that when we walk into the
I
club,
like Casey, yeah.
Neymar has to sit at the same table as Zico. Is that what
Yes.
we're saying?
No,
Yes.
he
He doesn't
can't.
win the World Cup.
No,
that's
he
not
can't.
that's not
And,
bad,
and I
bro.
think
He's
Zico
actually a
might have
great
actually won
player.
the Copa America also. I'm
No,
not sure about
Casey,
that.
Casey. When Neymar sit it down, when Zico comes in, he has to get up, and Zico has to sit.
Yes,
He's got to
yeah.
give his seat.
Yes, yeah. I'm good. Yes, yeah. Yes, yeah. Watch your mouth. Yes, yeah,
No,
watch your
Zico,
mouth.
Zico.
Nobody has to get up
Zico
for
was
anyone at the table.
That was a good Flamengo team, but Zico was like the main man of the team, and they won the Copa Libertadores, and that was the only Copa
Tell him,
Libertadores
Casey.
before 2019.
Bro,
So,
it's
yeah.
Flamengo.
Yeah,
It's
but-
Flamengo,
but
not
Look,
Flamengo.
my
I told
thing
Zico was
is-
a bad
Sorry,
boy.
sorry.
Zico was a bad boy. Zico was a
Yeah,
bad boy.
yeah,
But
yeah.
Casey,
No, no.
even
Casey,
let's say
I-
Neymar wins it, but what is that gonna do for his legacy though? Is he gonna sit next to R9 and Pele? I don't think so.
To be fair,
No,
to
if
be
he wins
fair-
it, I will put him over Dino.
no, to be
Yeah,
fair,
that's
Casey,
true.
relax. Casey,
That's
relax.
facts. That's
Over
facts.
who? Are
No,
you,
that's
are you
facts.
crazy?
Facts.
Casey,
Casey,
relax.
over
no,
who?
no,
Uncomfortable. What's an
Casey,
uncomfortable
relax.
conversation?
Casey,
Casey,
don't you
Wait,
dare.
what?
That's an
No,
uncomfortable
Casey,
hold on.
Casey's
Hold on,
speaking
Zima. No,
facts.
Casey, don't you
Speaking
no,
facts.
Casey, no,
Don't say like,
wait, hold
aye.
up. Hold up.
Oh my god, he's speaking facts.
2006. Dino.
Oh my god, Dino did
Ziman-
nothing. in the
Ziman-
David
final.
Cumshot. David
Ziman-
Cumshot
Bro.
tax. David Cumshot. tax.
Did Dino score in a Champions League final?
Casey.
Yeah, Dino hasn't done.
He
Casey,
low-key
wait,
flopped.
no,
He
no,
low-key
Casey.
flopped at the final.
Casey, who won the Ballon d'Or? Does Neymar have a Ballon d'Or?
If Neymar
Casey,
wins
no,
the
no,
World
no.
Cup, he's winning the
Casey,
Ballon d'Or.
Casey, Dino by himself, without any help,
That's
himself,
false.
led Barca to that freaking
No, that's
year.
false.
And
That's
also,
false.
he had an
Cap.
That's cap.
iconic moment and an impact. Casey, are you saying that
Cap.
will you put Neymar over Dino?
Eto'o, shut up.
If Vini carries him in that World Cup, yes or
My
no?
assumption is
No,
if-
Casey,
if-
I ask you a
if
direct
Neymar has
question.
an
Casey, I'm
iconic
asking you a
moment-
direct question. I'm asking you a question. If Vini gets carried by Neymar, are you putting Neymar over Dino? Yes or no?
You mean if Vinny carries Neymar or Neymar carries Vinny?
No. If Vini carries Neymar, will you put Neymar over Dino?
Oh, then no. But
Okay.
I know that Neymar will carry Vinny, so I'm
No.
not worried about
Oh, you
No,
guys-
Yeah, I'm not worried about
Casey,
That's a hot
Casey,
take, man,
Casey,
but
my only,
it's not a bad take.
my only problem with like you naming 1 and 2, I still think that there's more pressure on Messi than there is on Neymar, just because let's be honest, man. You're talking about the Copa win, bro. Let's be honest. Like everyone expected him to win the World Cup, and they're one of the favorites. They're not. They're one of the favorites coming into this tie, and the fact that this guy is like compared to like an all-time great, and the fact that this guy has the ability of an all-time great, like he's gonna be expected to
No,
deliver.
that's true. But at least Messi has legacy of like carrying Barca. Neymar hasn't done anything like that.
No,
So
no,
he
no,
needs
no,
to
no,
carry
no, no,
Brazil
no,
to-
Casey,
to
Casey.
different
I'm sorry, but Neymar has a respectable career in the club level because
Yeah,
we're
that's
also
true, that's true.
we're also fixated on what he did in Europe, but we can't forget what he did in South America, bro.
Yeah,
At
that's true,
18,
that's true, yeah.
he carried. Well, I wouldn't say carried because Gonzo was really good at the time, but
Yeah,
he led,
Gonzo.
he led Santos to a Copa Libertadores dub, and it was the first dub since
Who
freaking
cares?
Pele.
52 years
Who
after.
cares?
Who said who cares, bro?
Okay,
I said who
no,
cares?
but,
Hey,
but,
that's a
care.
yellow card. How's that?
but
not
Ricardo, that's my point, right? He will be one of the few players who
Come
has
on,
won
yes,
every tournament. Copa
Oh, yeah.
Libertadores, Champions League, World
Yeah.
Cup. Oh yeah, he hasn't won a Copa America though.
Yeah, that's a big dub.
So let me take some debates. I'll stop, guys. Let me take some debates. Where are we right now? All right. So, shout out to you, boy. Factos. Thank you for the Factos. Thank you so much, bro. Great show, guys. If my boy
you know what,
Karim wins this,
that's
he's the best number 9. Oh, wait, whoa! What the hell?
It's
the best number 9 of all time over.
What a dub!
No.
Yeah, that's silly.
That's a red card. That's a red card for that.
No. Arnine's gonna get the heck out of here.
You need to change your name to like. Yes, it's shush.
Benzema doesn't sniff peak Suarez anymore.
No.
Yo,
don't sit there.
Mute your mic, Darry.
Don't sit there. But
shut up, man.
Okay, no, guys. Okay, I'll give you this. First, this is what I'll give you. If France not winning the World Cup, let's just say in a crazy alternate universe.
Why are you trying to add dud to France?
They are not winning it,
Ricardo. They have one of the most talented teams.
No, they are the most talented team.
Ricardo, just look at their B team.
So hold up. Factors. If Benzema balls out and goes crazy.
Arnine is out of there, bro.
No, shut up. No, relax.
No. Now, wallahi, Karim Benzema can speak to Van Basten.
We'll talk about it. We'll talk about it.
No.
Guys, come on. Arnine can't. You can't speak to R9. You can't see, man. I don't care what it says. You can't speak to R9. It's not happening.
Okay, all right.
Nothing Benzema can do will make him.
No.
The compete with the R9. It's never happening.
The problem with Benzema is we're gonna have to look at his whole career and how he was a supporting cast for Cristiano Ronaldo.
Yeah, he was a side chick.
We're gonna have to look at the whole thing as a context. Then we're gonna have an honest discussion.
He was a side. He was a side man.
Like guys, you're not Messi with R9. And also,
but I rate
even if he wins it, he doesn't have Dot. Dot is R9 in O2.
Doing it with Dino and
Ronaldo is gone. He played without any needs.
Wow.
He played with Zeman. You're too young to remember. I'm old, Zeman. I'm older than you. I remember. You don't. Okay. He had the bomber's knees. It was done. So sorry, Zeman. You were too young. Zeman, you were too young. You were too young. You don't know. No. I said
but can I speak on this Benzema thing? Can I speak on this Benzema thing?
Would R9 ever have been inducted at any point in his career into the Brick Academy?
I think he would have.
No. It's called redemption.
No. Can I speak on this Benzema thing though?
Wait. Hold on. Okay, so what did he say?
If Benzema doesn't win the World Cup, right? He can't speak to Suarez then.
You relax,
bro. He can't even speak to Pico Suarez, man.
Suarez has speak to Giroud. He can't speak to Giroud, man.
No, actually, Giroud has a.
Ricardo, you're funny, bro.
I swear to God.
Ricardo, that's a yellow.
The gold card.
If you look at Giroud's legacy and resume, it's not even that bad, actually.
What did Giroud do in the World Cup? Sorry, the World Cup. What did he do in the World Cup?
He was crucial. He still won, bro. He still won.
Yo, can I ask you a question?
Yeah.
What did R9 ball in a semi or final of a Champions League? Did he do that?
Shout out to boy Misbination.
R9 was never sighted.
Abdul, your friend is back. Abdul, your friend is back. Labdul, you are in debt, you bum ass prick. You are not in a position to bargain, you bald, ugly piece of crap. Take 60 mil for the young.
Why are you
a-hole.
Can I respond to this crap?
First of all, wait.
No. So Abdul, Abdul, respond.
So first of all, Misby. First of all, Madrid are also in like 700 million debt.
Wisby.
That is that, bro. And second of all, why are you talking for Man United trying to bargain down for Man United?
Listen. Hala Madrid, man.
I've never seen two fan bases.
It's a union.
I honestly don't.
My problem with Misby is like he acts like we didn't make deals, as if like we're just like debt is like. Oh,
bro, who are you signing, man? Who are you signing?
Wait. Hold on. Casey, you wanted to respond. Casey, you wanted to respond.
How is every football fan an accountant? I just don't get it.
Everyone was
How-
like out.
how-
Wait, hold up. Let me just do it. So Dore, what's it called? Mohammed and Suleiman in the back. I'll bring you in because Mohammed and Suleiman they need to speak this. Mohammed and Suleiman, I'll bring you in
Nah, I
from
need
back.
to hear
guys.
from Vilton.
Well, shout out to
Yeah,
Shane, man.
Vilton,
Shout out
Vilton.
to Miss B.
Oh, Vilton, Jesus. Shane, what if Vinny carries Neymar? Shane, it's going to be a very if Vinny carries Neymar, Neymar's finished.
But who cares,
No,
man?
it's not gonna
If
happen.
you-
No, Ricardo, no.
It's simply not gonna
There's
happen.
no-
Ricardo,
Yeah.
no context.
No, hold
No.
What has Vinny done
There's
for
no way
If
Brazil can win
If
if Vinny is
Brazil
the
win
main
the
guy.
World
No
Cup
way.
and Vinny carries him, I'm not counting that.
No
for Neymar's
way.
World
No
Cup.
way.
That's
That can't
doesn't
happen.
count.
No,
gets
no,
a
no.
medal?
It
I
can't
don't give a
happen.
damn. I
Who
don't
gets a
care.
medal? Who gets a medal?
I mean,
Ricardo,
look,
don't give me that crap.
Barry,
If Vinny
it can.
carries him and Neymar
Like,
doesn't
look
show
at
up,
people-
that
Okay,
doesn't
okay,
count.
okay. Can I ask you a
No,
question?
there's no
Kaka has
way.
a World Cup, by the way. Kaka has a World Cup.
Doesn't count. I don't give that
Does
crap.
Hazard have a Champions League title?
Yes, he does.
Andy, shout out to your boy
Jeremiah
Andy.
has-
Shout out to your boy Andy.
It's
Shout
just-
out to your boy Andy. Shout out to your boy Andy.
Going back to that
CR7
super chat. No, going back to that
CR7
super chat. Was Neymar the best
CR7
player for the Brazil in 2018?
Delta, can I read
Delta,
this damn
shut
dog?
up.
God damn.
Mute your mic.
Just answer my
Andy.
question.
Shout out to your boy Andy.
Mm.
Shout out to your boy Andy. CR7 needs the World Cup. He'll become a bigger legend for bringing its country its first ever World Cup.
That's a narrative, you know.
I mean, that's like, I'm sorry,
But
man.
the Euros is good
It's
enough.
just like,
That's a
we can't-
narrative.
Guys, the world doesn't
we
need.
can't have this guy.
Now we're
as the
finished.
defining
We
goal.
can't.
Yeah, we're
Wait,
finished.
guys.
Football.
Just pause for guys.
can't.
Imagine the stream if Cristiano scores a World Cup winning goal.
That's a narrative.
I mean-
Richard.
Oh no, we're
No,
finished.
ask
We're
a question,
finished.
guys.
Okay,
Ask a
guys,
question.
Finished.
What's it called? Ziman, I'll give you the password and everything. Ziman, you're
Hey,
hosting
can I
that
ask you-
stream.
Let me ask you guys a question.
I'm not gonna be here, man.
Guys, what if
I'm
Messi
giving the
retires
passwords.
with 0 World Cups and Ronaldo wins a World Cup? What are we saying then? What are we saying then?
Yeah,
No, we
What-
can't have
okay,
this.
what
I
are
gotta
we
be
saying?
honest.
This guy
I
pegged
gotta
us the
be
face of
honest.
our
I gotta
argument.
be honest.
Yes, yeah,
man.
Ed gave him a life.
Cristiano
what
Ronaldo would be the
Wait,
least
but
technical
Ichi.
gifted
Hold
player.
on, let me get this.
Hold
Hold on.
I'm sorry.
Your boy Daddy Us.
Like,
Hold
that's
up.
the truth.
Daddy Us says Pendu has no pressure because he ain't in the GOAT's convo. Hashtag troll.
He's playing haters. Haters.
I mean, that's a fair.
Shout out to
Hold
Us,
up.
man. Shout out
Daddy
to
Us coming in.
Daddy
Us coming in.
Us.
Shout out, Uz, shout out.
Daddy
to
Us.
man.
Cool that Portuguese fraud, Delta. I support you. Oh.
Bro, if Daddy
I
Goose
think you meant
supports
cook.
you, you're doing something wrong in life.
I think you meant cook that Portuguese.
Shout out to your boy here who says CR7 playlist for World Cup 22. Speeds. What?
Yeah, that's a song. That's a song
Yeah,
made
yeah,
by
yeah.
Speed.
You should check it out, man. It's actually pretty
It's-
stupid.
Yeah,
it's
check it out.
actually-
Check that.
Yeah, bro.
I
I mean,
would
it's
check it
it's
out.
better than Drake's tracks, but that's sort of
Drake's album was a piece of
Ah,
crap.
that was mid.
No, man.
What do you mean by mid? It was trash. Shout out to your boy
You don't like
Easier.
Unz movie.
Easier. HH, LeBron
what
is the
mid
most hated. Is the most, not anymore. I despise LeBron and Miami, but I don't despise him anymore. He was the most hated basketball player, but he's widely considered by most Americans as the best player of his generation.
Yeah,
Explain
but
that.
LeBron is like a player.
LeBron is clear from
No,
He's
LeBron is the
technical.
most. He's the most talented basketball
He's
player
a
of all
bum.
time.
Yeah,
But wait,
he's
he's
not.
Yeah, he's
Like
clear
he's
from
not
everybody.
like he's
Most
not
talented.
like he's
Except
not
from America.
Ronaldo doing
Hold
a
on,
chop
let's
against
move.
Honduras.
We have to
man.
move. Talent FC. Talent FC says
Wait,
Lelsa.
isn't it Tom? Isn't it Tom
Okay,
Brady?
you know what? I'm not sure what I want to read that out.
No,
No,
read
read it out.
out.
HH, read it
I'm not
out.
sure what I want to read.
Read
that
it
out.
out, man.
No, he's gonna get
money.
Cristiano is doomed if he reads it that.
Lelsa, America.
Move on.
Okay, all right.
Move on.
Nah.
So
Yo,
that's
that's
okay.
messed up, bro. That's messed up.
Sauceman says incest is illegal. What?
What?
Oh, he's talking about Neymar.
Neymar.
That's a messed up stuff, man.
Yo, guys,
That's out of pocket.
You guys need to grow
by
up.
the way,
This
I have a
community needs
crazy
to grow
story
up.
to tell you.
Find God.
Okay, hold on, story. Hold on. Let me deal with this dubs and
I have a
a great
crazy
story.
story, bro.
Daddy Us, yeah, can't even spell his own name.
You
This
said
guy
that
still
yesterday,
beefing?
bro. You said
God
that
damn.
yesterday.
RR7.
Yeah.
How is it an excuse? Portugal have no World Cup history. See,
Here we
he didn't
go.
win the
Here we
Euros.
go.
Eder won it for him. Okay,
we go.
please give context. R7, Messi goats. Try be the Argentine goats first. CR7 already the Portuguese
Oh,
goats.
there's no
That's
standard for
true.
Portugal.
That's factual.
There's no
That's
standard for
factual.
Portugal,
That's
bro.
fact.
Your boy,
I
yeah, shout out your boy.
disagree.
CR7 Sue celebration greater than Neymar Messi.
If anything, that man, Speed made it more popular.
Yeah, to be honest, he did it better, man.
Hold up. Killer B, Delta is a clown.
Big time.
These are facts.
No, he isn't. No, he isn't.
No.
No, he isn't.
Big
So
Chelsea,
we're
man.
taking
Daddy
a guy
Oos.
named Killer B serious? Come on.
Oh, yo, HH, don't. This is horrible.
Wait, hold on. Daddy Who says HH?
Yeah.
I don't want to see it.
No, we want to see the streets. Want to see.
Yeah, we want to see it.
I don't want to see it.
These are honest discussions, HH.
Easier. No, that's for Monday night. No, Monday night. Let's save it for Monday. The greatest of all time is usually hated because there are loads of people who envy him or her. Look up Muhammad Ali. Other sports greats say Ronaldo is the football version of them.
Nobody says that.
No,
Nonsense. I mean,
shut up.
I'm sorry.
Where did you get that, bro?
What kind of crap is that?
I just seen what Marco just tweeted. There was a Benzema in Africa.
What in the alcoholic?
Wait, Delta. I said it's no. Please no.
They put Benzema in there,
Delta,
man.
shush.
No, it's Monday tax. Man.
Let me
Monday
just focus on this. Easier. Here's the thing, though. When you see, my thing though is, when we look back, the hate that Muhammad Ali has is different because that was a lot more political and so forth, and because he was so good and so forth. Correct me if I'm wrong. Did anybody? Nobody hated Jordan. They respected him because he was so good. Jordan wasn't hated.
Yeah, no,
Does anybody hate Nadal? Does anybody hate Federer? No. So that
they hate his personality, bro. When he does those
personality?
Ronaldo, bro, when he does those live streams where on Instagram Live with his underwear halfway down, taking showers.
But the guy's a freaking general.
So he said, look, you can't just think, because he's hated, that shows why he's one of the, that's sorry.
The guy's a freaking general.
Werner is hated, bro. Werner's hated.
No, I'll say this: Neymar is by far more hated than Messi. Like the thing is, I'll say this: Messi and Ronaldo, they can be hated, but at least they have a fan base to fall on. I feel like Neymar is hated with
fan base though. He does have a fan base.
No, but it's not as big, bro. The hate outweighs.
Ricardo,
that's because he hasn't accomplished that much.
Go on Twitter, man. The Neymar. Every time I post something about Neymar, I get an onslaught of Neymar's the best. He's amazing. He's incredible. Blah blah blah.
Yeah, at least Messi has a fan base to counter.
No. The Neymar fan base is big. Like it's like a cult.
It's basically
hold on. Easy. Hold on to shout out your boy here. Your boy here says FIFA confirmed Finalissima is a friendly.
It has more street than the Nations League.
Okay, this is weird. Sage's beautiful and cute uncle. Bring back my sweet nephew. #rats. I touched him at. Okay.
Wait, what?
Right. No. Abudi. Wage is that dude. Okay.
He is that dude.
Daddy Oos. When did the Transformer Sage say to my boy Delta? Okay. Oh Lord. Shane. Lage really did is Zidane 06 final live was no, he had to be censored. That was a straight threat. Disgusting comment. Disgusting.
Yeah, he was heated, man.
Abrit's fair. If Messi and CR7 did what Zidane did in international football, the fans wouldn't stop talking about it. Zidane in 06 World Cup was better than Messi 2014 World Cup.
No, that's true.
That's
for sure.
That's great. That's great. But where's his World Cup in 06? That's all great.
Like, no. That is super fast.
Who won the play of the tournament?
Who cares? It
Carnivore.
was a sympathy. It was a sympathy award. RR7. Portugal have never had a World Cup winning team. Only
shut
man,
up!
How obsessed can you be about one man? God damn!
Ronaldo,
Jesus Christ!
They won without it. They literally won the Euros without.
Yeah, literally. He literally wasn't on the pitch. Responding to Abrit's fair, CR7 6 CL finals, Messi 3. Okay. Thank you for that.
And one of those losses against Messi.
Wait, hold on. So, whimsical thought. Portugal is not even reaching the final of the World Cup. That's what the prediction is a fact. Whimsical. Look, this World Cup is going to shock some people. Let us not.
You can fraud your way to the final. You can fraud your way.
Messi lost.
The only hope is the USA, man.
Messi lost to Alisson and them lost in over Roma, bro. Do not come at Ronaldo.
Wait, hold on.
Ronaldo, bro.
Abrit's fair. Not a Messi fanboy, but if I'm correct, CR7 did nothing in those CL finals against Barca.
That's stupid.
And Messi scored in both CL finals and United.
How is it stupid? He literally did nothing.
Are facts.
No. Yeah, these are facts. But we shouldn't go on because it's gonna be World War III, man.
Okay, your boy Link. PR7's miles away from Ungotlo and Modlot's greatness. Hey, shout out to your boy. What's it called? Golden Man. Shane, we need a refresh on World Cup, on Olympics to World Cup exchange rates. There isn't one. There isn't one. And if there was one, you need like 20 Olympic things for one World Cup. But there's no that the exchange rates just don't exist.
Yeah, but it changed. He got his first gold for Brazil. Isn't that right? Built to like.
I don't. RR7. Put
Oh,
CR7.
are you telling me is like Ugandan rupees or something?
RR7. Put CR7 in Argentina 2040 World Cup final. And they didn't have 3 World Cups. Ifs, buts, maybe we have.
You know what, HH?
Why do we act like Ronaldo's an automatic like win for a trophy? That hasn't been the case since 2018.
If you put him ahead of Higuain, he would have scored that chance, bro.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Well, who knows? Machiavelli. Hey, Neymar was the main man when Santos won the Copa Libertadores. Look, I'll give him credit for that. I give him credit for that because they hadn't won it for ages.
He conquered 2 continents, man.
Yeah, look, I give him credit. And Neymar at Santos was money. That guy was money. I give him credit for that. Factors. KC spitting facts. Germany are real dark horses. I think because they have Flick, they have to be watched out. Because of Hansi Flick, they have to watch out. Because ball sniffer shouldn't.
And because of Werner as well, Werner.
For me, Messi has the most pressure. The best player in 30 years can't retire without a World Cup. Factors.
Yep,
now that's factors. Your boy Link. Dino had the highest pick of any player ever.
No, he didn't. No, he didn't.
Right, he did. That is true.
I watched a Dino compilation. I watched a Dino. Sure.
No, I'm not hating on
Zeman.
Zeman's a hater.
I watched a Dino compilation.
Well, that's the cap. That's cap. We know this.
Dino,
Zima, you need God.
Zeman. Dino was I.
No.
Zeman. Like he did some things. Zeman, he did some things. He did some things. Wilson. Okay, let Wilson talk.
Wilson, please relax.
What's the convo about?
Who needs the World Cup more out of these 3 dudes?
How much a bum Messi and Neymar are? That's the convo, bro.
All right.
Who needs the World Cup more out of these 3?
In order, right? So I gotta give
in order.
I'll say Neymar, Messi, then Cristiano Ronaldo. Neymar simply the fact that he plays for the biggest footballing nation in the world. I mean, Brazil can have a trash team. They're expected to win the World Cup no matter what. Even in 2014, most people thought they were gonna win it, which is wild to say. Honestly, but I mean, even me, like I'm not gonna lie, during the World Cup, I was like, yeah, they can actually go in and win it. Then Germany was like, nah, bro, that's not gonna win it. And Messi. Simply for the fact that I think Messi is the second best player of all time, right? And
lies.
If he were to win it, he'd be the GOAT. And he's come from a country that Maradona plays for. They won 2 World Cups. He's been to a World Cup final.
Solomon, can you please change this? Please. Sorry, Wilton. I'm continuing.
Yeah, Messi been to a World Cup final, so he's done it. He just hasn't won it yet. So. Yeah, and plus he plays for a country that's won the most Copa America in South America history, 2 World Cups.
Respect.
And I mean, like that's a lot of pressure. And Cristiano Ronaldo, honestly, I think he's the greatest of all time. But if he were to win this, it's just like people like you would just run away. Like you did.
Wait, hold up, Wilton.
Facts.
We can't skip on.
Yeah.
You just said
Wilton.
So Wilton, you just said Cristiano is the greatest of all time.
Yeah,
my brother.
It's we can have opinions. Like for me, he's the GOAT. You could say Messi.
Ronaldo's the GOAT for me, man.
I'm not gonna nobody's gonna kill your opinion about it. Like it's an opinion. Like I don't know why you guys get your
the trash ass opinion.
Nah, it's not trash.
No, it's not even that. I thought you would say Pele. Like
what?
No, based on what I've seen, like Pele is definitely you gotta have him in the top 5, right? It's the same way in the NBA. I'm not gonna sit here and say Michael Jordan is the greatest of all time when I've never seen him play. I'm gonna say LeBron James is.
Wilson, MJ is the greatest of all time.
You could say that, but I didn't get to see him. I could go on YouTube, watch his highlight and say that, but
MJ's stats are insane.
Bro, Ricardo, that's great and amazing, but you didn't live through it. I'm sorry. Like,
it doesn't matter.
Yeah, but living through it doesn't.
That's just me.
You don't have to live through it.
That's
respect his opinion, guys.
That's just me, bro. I respect Pele.
No, Vilton, do you know why it doesn't work? Wait,
you can't say of all time.
Vilton, do you know why it doesn't work? If you said that LeBron is the best basketball player ever, it makes sense of what you've seen.
Football channel,
Greatness it's really more about impact. So you didn't really need to see.
See that? Then again,
I didn't see
I don't
Ali.
believe in that logic. I don't believe in that
Because
logic.
Vilton said this. I didn't need to see Ali. I know that Ali is the greatest boxer of all time. The best boxer, I believe, is Roy Jones Jr. I think Roy Jones Jr. is the most talented guy.
I've told you that plenty times, but I don't believe in the best and great. I think they mean the same thing to me. But again, I've said this so many times. Like then how can you say Muhammad Ali is the greatest of all time when he's not playing in this generation too? So can you say he was the best of his generation?
No, but Vilton. The thing you're saying is that you say you haven't seen them, so you can't accurately judge them. But then at the same time, you cannot say they're the greatest of all time because you're using the all-time metric.
That's why it's opinion.
That's what you have to say. No, but I'm saying no, it's opinion. But at least
that's
you have to say
Ricardo. People like, for example, my grandfather, he would tell me Peele's the greatest of all time. Like he would say that. Like I'm just saying that's just my opinion. Like
that's fine.
But Vilton, to Ricardo's point, your grandfather can say that because he has lived through pain and he's now living through Messi and Cristiano. But the fact is that you saying all time is taking into account that you've seen guys from before.
It's just biased into that because I've seen it all the time with you, bro. You twerk for all night 24/7. Like don't do that, bro. Like there's bias that goes into that. People growing up watching football. People always gonna hold on to their idols no matter what. Let's keep
for sure. Vilton, I'm surprised HH isn't pregnant by now, but the amount of time
Ricardo.
Wait,
is Ricardo on the yellow? Are you on the yellow?
No, it was a tactical foul. Take a bow.
What's he on the yellow? What's he on the yellow?
He was on the yellow.
Streets, because that is a booking. Was Ricardo on the Streets? Was he okay?
First yellow.
He was on the yellow.
This is first yellow. This is
first offense.
Man, what is this AFCON referee, man? He doesn't keep track of these.
He's gonna stop this.
Back to the whole topic, right?
Yeah, built about it.
Shout out to SFC, man.
Neymar definitely needs it more because I think he's one of the most disrespected player ever, especially in this generation. Like, people just because for example, right?
Sorry, Ricardo wasn't on it. So Ricardo, that's a yellow. That's a yellow for that.
That's a second
first yellow, right? First yellow.
First yellow.
Thank you.
Like for example, you had people like Casey saying like Zico is graded, which is false. Like by the way, it's not even close.
Yeah, because you watch Zico, right?
Neymar is Brazil top goal scorer, top assist maker, top goal scorer, the champion, top assist maker, the Champions League. Won since their first Copa Libertadores since Pelé was over there. The only reason why he hasn't won a Ballon d'Or because those two guys are aliens. Like they literally the two best player of their generation, like Ronaldo and Messi. That's literally the only reason why. Like any other generation he was born, he probably would have won a Ballon d'Or. And it's just surprisingly, I love how you bring up the Ballon d'Or for your agenda stories for Ronaldinho, but you say you don't rate the Ballon d'Or, but you always say Neymar has to retire with the Ballon d'Or when you don't rate it. But I just find it funny.
Wilson, because Ballon d'Or, Ronaldinho was undoubtedly the best player in the world, and he carried the team on his back by himself.
He did do it. It's just like no one man can do that. This is what I'm talking about. It's just, if I bring up Cristiano Ronaldo, you say Eder give him life. But if I bring
I've got to give him life.
This is the same thing. It's the same thing last year. You said Di Maria.
Portugal
gave Messi
don't win that Euros without.
It's the same way last year. How you're saying Di Maria give Messi life.
Yeah, it's the same. It's the same.
Like, come on, bro. Like, it's the team game. Like, Messi was the best player in the Copa America. He played bad in the final, but he still won it. Like, I don't see the agenda.
Vilton, you're a breath of air.
But
I had to
you need to say, Vilton, sorry. You need to say what's up in the final. That's how it works. That's how it works. You need to say what's up in the final.
Between Neymar and Dino, right? Like, you could pick whoever, but I think their peak are kind of similar, honestly. I think they
No, it's not.
No, listen,
no. Daniel's peak is better than Neymar's peak. That is non-negotiable.
Yeah, that's not negotiable, bro.
Let me balance it out, right? Neymar at least been at the top for since 2015. But Dino peak only lasted for two years, bro.
Wait, Neymar's been out top.
Bro, Neymar has one CL.
Wait. No.
Neymar has been washed for 3 years.
You know, at this age,
you said Neymar's been on the top since 2015.
Bro, his best appearances is Rafaela's birthday, bro.
What do you mean? I'm talking
about 2018, bro.
Performances.
Wilson. Neymar hasn't been at the top from 2015 until now.
16, 17, 18, 19,
No.
He wasn't?
No.
Wait, 1920 he wasn't? When he led PSG to the final?
Uber eats tax. Uber
Oh
Eats
my
tax.
God. Okay.
No, no,
But
I'll
if
tell
you
you.
think-
Sorry, these
I
are
gotta
the
jump in,
perils
man.
of being an Uber Eats. These are the perils of being
19,
an Uber Eats.
1920, I agree with.
1920
the
Neymar is
reason
top
why-
3.
It's the
TCL
reason
tax.
why
Okay,
I say
not
it's the
18,
reason
19.
why I say balance it out. Neymar has had better performances for Brazil. Yeah, you're gonna say like Dino won the World Cup, but the only iconic performance you always bring up it's the game against England. Other than that, you can't ever give me another iconic game from Dino.
And that's
And
David
the funny
Contra
thing too,
tax.
you know, it's the crazy
Wilson,
part.
what is Neymar's iconic game for Brazil?
You know the crazy part.
What
too,
is
bro?
Neymar's
You
iconic
always
game for
say
Brazil?
Dino was the best
What
player
is
for
Neymar's
Brazil.
iconic game for Brazil?
Bro, Dino wasn't
Wilson,
even
I'm
the
asking you a
second
straight
best player on that
question.
team,
I'm
bro.
asking you a simple question. What is Neymar's iconic game for Brazil?
Performances.
What
Like,
is
what do you mean?
Neymar's iconic game for Brazil?
Yeah, low-key
Like, are you talking about in general or like? What
I
do you
will
mean?
ask
Like
the question
Argentina.
again.
Okay, the
What
World Cup
is
qualifier,
Neymar's
2018 World Cup qualifier against Argentina. Look, isn't that an iconic game?
Let me hit him. I brought up a World Cup quarterfinal, and you're bringing up a World Cup qualifier. Wilson, you are disgusting. You are disgusting. You are disgusting. You are
I can bring up
disgusting.
2014. I can bring up 2014, but I'm not gonna do that. If I do that,
Against
you're gonna say,
who?
Did he win it?
Against
See, this is
who?
what I'm talking about. This is
Against
what I'm talking
who?
about. Against Croatia, against Colombia, against Chile. But you won't bring those up because it's not big nation. But you're gonna bring up Dino because Dino won the World Cup, even though he wasn't even the second best player on the team. I get that.
Wilson, no. The answer is you can't name me an iconic Neymar Brazil game on the level of what Dino did in a World Cup quarterfinal against England. That's just a fact. Leave it as is. Thank you.
But has Neymar ever? No, but that's the thing though. Quarterfinal against Colombia, he was really good. Chile 2014, he was good. Croatia, the opening group stage, but that's the thing though. He hasn't had that opportunity.
Wilson, we're not here for really good. I'm saying iconic. I don't do really good. I don't do really well. Show me iconic. You can't. You can't. That's what I say. You can't.
Well,
so don't talk to me about peak. Dino's peak is over Neymar's peak. It's not negotiable. Dino's peak over Neymar's peak. I'm not. This is not an argument. It's a fact. It's a fact. I'm not arguing. I'm not arguing with anyone.
Would you say Coutinho?
Again, my argument is not me saying Neymar is better than Dino.
Would you say Coutinho has a better international career than Neymar?
Yeah, he won the Copa, didn't he? I'm pretty sure he won the Copa.
Oh yeah, back to the whole Copa America.
Even Dani Alves, man.
Yeah, of course, Dani Alves. Yeah.
Dani Alves won the Olympics as well.
Shut up, Wilson. Land your
Hey, back to the whole trophy thing. I know people saying, "Oh yeah, Neymar hasn't won anything." I mean, Ronaldo didn't win his first trophy when he was 32. He won it. Messi just won his first international trophy at the age of 35. And there's a Copa America in 2024. Who knows?
Bro, he said he's going to retire from international football.
No, but bro, we all know opinion changes.
He's a Twitch streamer now, bro.
Opinion changes.
Honestly,
we know that can change. Bro, it's the same way. Bro,
it's the same way.
It's the same way. Wait, let me learn, bro. It's the same way how Messi say when he retired when he lost against Chile. He retired.
Yeah, but Neymar didn't lose. He just gave up on football.
No, but then I agree with Victor. We have to put more respect on our new number 11.
Okay, wait, hold up. Let me come to Mohammed Suleiman then Yassir. Mohammed, talk to me.
Yeah, if I'm being honest, Neymar needs this the most. The Copa America that they won without him is a big stain on his legacy, especially the fans, the Brazilian fans.
Facts.
They were saying, like they were in interviews saying, we don't need Neymar, keep him out of the team. Like this is good. It's helping the Brazil team. This is what the Brazilian fans are saying. It's not me saying it. This is your fan base is saying this.
When did my fan base say that? When did that
Wilson,
they were saying
talk.
But Wilton, they were saying it when they were interviewing fans, like general fans that were supporting Brazil with the Brazil flag right here. Like they were interviewing a lot of fans. They were all saying, keep Neymar out of the team. We're successful without Neymar. But anyways, regardless, in terms of the three.
Yet the CBS was on their knees for Neymar to make the World Cup in 2018.
Okay, no, because Wilson's going to keep on interrupting.
Yeah, he's too emotional.
Mohammed, talk to me.
In terms of with the other two, they already overachieved with their team because Messi, he already overachieved with Argentina, just one win away from winning the World Cup. And yeah, he didn't win it though, but
Mohammed overachieved?
Yes, I would say because
no,
even though Argentina are historically good, like Argentina, like for me, Neymar hasn't made a final for example. Like
no. But Mohammed used the word overachieve. It's Argentina. and one of Argentina's most talented generations.
Yeah, but they had guys like Palacio and
there's always a break in.
Dude, they had Enzo Perez starting at midfield.
Yeah,
man.
exactly. But either way, even with Ronaldo, he overachieved with the Euros as well, and he should do more with the World Cup. That's what I would say on Ronaldo, and both of their legacies. It's not even comparable with Neymar. People could say Neymar is a good technical player and whatever, but it's not about technique. Like it's about if you could have potential for your technique, but it's about if you could get it done. It's more important about getting it done. Good. It's very important. And that's the thing about Neymar is it's unfortunate what happened to him in 2014 and whatnot. But the issue is in terms of even his club career, it doesn't hold a candle to the other two. And I know he almost won a Champions League with PSG, but the bottom line is he didn't. And the other two, the other two's legacies are way too good that even if they don't, they both need it. They both need it to win against each other. Neymar needs it because his career is so lackluster in terms of his talent. He's such a talented footballer that if he doesn't win, so if he doesn't win the World Cup, it'll look very lackluster in his whole career. Like, how is Gareth Bale like? He's like teabagging you in terms of your career. Like the guy, he has everything he needs, and even for Wales, he's overachieving for Wales. That's unarguable. And I'm not trying to compare them technically because Neymar's talent is way better than Bale. So why isn't Neymar able to, at the very least, either have won the Champions League with PSG or at least win a World Cup with a better team than Wales at least? Or even, I would say Brazil probably like in recent history have more of an advantage in the World Cup than Argentina and Portugal because all the talent that came through with Thiago Silva, Dani Alves, Marcelo. I know they had that trash goalkeeper Julio Cesar, but like in terms of
he wasn't trash. Still won a Champions League.
I mean, he still won a Champions League. In 2014, he was kind of ass.
Mourinho text.
Maybe at the time,
yeah,
but you can't say he's
yeah, he wasn't ass his whole career, obviously. But I'm talking about 2014. Like he was ass in 2014. I mean the Germany game at least. Maybe not the whole run, but yeah. In terms of,
it's not his fault though. Germany.
Yeah, it's not his fault. Like obviously, Thiago Silva was out, but the bottom line is like for Messi and Cristiano, they need it for the fanboys to win arguments. But with Neymar, as a talented footballer, he has more talent than Cristiano, like per se. But the legacy Cristiano has puts him over Neymar. So what Neymar has to do to even justify how talented he is, Vilton was comparing him to Dino. Dino won a World Cup and a Champions League. Neymar won a Champions League. That's it. And in a La Liga and whatnot, like he had the sextuple or whatever. But the team was so talented throughout the whole Barcelona team. With Dino, he did more of a carry job because Messi got injured since the round of 16 in 06, for example. And Dino and Eto'o had to do the heavy lifting. Like, yeah, Dino had help with Eto'o, but Neymar had way more help with Pique Suarez. Like, people are sleeping on Pique Suarez. In 2015, Suarez won. I don't remember the last El Clasico game Suarez had a stinker. This guy, he might have been shit for the Champions League, but at least in 2015, Suarez carried his weight in 2015.
Suarez always showed up.
Wait, can I say just one quick?
Okay, Barry, one quick thing. I'll come to you, Solomon. Barry.
Yeah, Mohammed's spinning because I think what we don't necessarily understand in this debate is that it's the world's perception, not us. We're just a fraction of what everybody thinks about these three guys. When the World Cup is going to end, our whole perception of the world is going to change about what we think of Messi, Neymar, and Cristiano Ronaldo. What we think doesn't really matter because we're just 10 guys just talking about the game, whereas billions are going to talk about it, and this is going to change.
And also, sorry, before I go to the thing, and we have guys who are like, well, I don't care about the World Cup. Messi is the GOAT regardless of the World Cup. Cristiano is the GOAT regardless of the World Cup. But I said to guys like, I'm sorry, you you literally cannot be called the GOAT if you haven't won the World Cup. That makes no logical sense. So you can't just create new rules. The rules are the rules.
But HH, like there's something I have to push back on. And I don't like I've spoken to older people about Neymar, and look, a lot of old people don't really like Neymar. They just think like he's just like a mockery of Ronaldinho, which to be fair, it makes no sense because they both have similar play styles, and one gets hated, one gets loved for it. But Ronaldinho, he didn't lead Brazil. He played a part. You cannot really compare them because the quality of the national teams they played for, bro, like there's no like the team that Ronaldinho had, there's no way you could lose.
Yeah.
There's no way you could lose. Neymar has not had the privilege of playing with what Ronaldo, Rivaldo, Ronaldinho, Cafu.
I'll tell you one. Wait, let me ask you this. Do you know what the very first video on this channel was?
No,
very first video.
No, I mean I wasn't born in 1934.
On this channel.
Yeah, well, bro, you have your ways. You were on YouTube like
Rage Against the Machines.
No. That was the first football video.
What was it? Tell me.
It was when it was announced that, yes, it was when it was announced that Dino wasn't going to the 2010 World Cup.
Bro, you're old.
And I talked about how angry I was. Ricardo, if Dino was at that World Cup, I would argue that he'd have probably led Brazil all the way. Come on, they had like Luis Fabiano as striker. All they had was really Kaká and Luis Fabiano. That was it. They didn't have
he was finished. He was finished by that time. What are you talking about?
Wait, Casey, what are you on about? He was cooking in 2010. He was still cooking, and that was going to be his legacy tournament as an old man.
He was cooking barbecue and drinking beer.
Relax. Suleiman.
PSG, bro. If Neymar carries this Brazil team, right? His legacy at least 10 to 20, 30, legacy at least 50% over Dino. If he carries this Brazil team.
So Suleiman and then Yasser.
Suleiman, can I go before you? I gotta go actually.
Or Yasser, go for Yasser.
Oh boy.
You know, Mohammed. Shout out to you, Mohammed, man. Ali, Mohammed, Vilton. Sensible people actually makes even Vilton himself.
Bias merchants.
Even Vilton himself.
Just here, I didn't make any sense.
Huh?
I didn't make any sense.
I didn't say Ricardo.
I'm asking you.
No, Ricardo, you always make sense. But anyways, you're not like
lying.
you're not like Z-Man and Abdul and them lot, bro, and LSG Delta, whatever his name is, bro. Anyway,
focus on your scam calls, bro. Don't mention my name.
Wait, what the?
Yes, just get to the point. Yes, just get to the point.
Anyways, I 100% agree. Like, irrespective, like H is like what you call it? What Barry said was also said made a lot of sense. Irrespective of what we say, the perception of Messi and Ronaldo is already and a lot of people's eyes are very concrete. Like this World Cup is defining if they win it, and it just takes them to a different level than they already are. But irrespective, there's still going to be some people that are going to be pushing back and arguing against it, irrespective, because in a lot of people's eyes, Messi, Ronaldo's their legacy are already established. The problem is Neymar has a lot of just in terms of his legacy. There's a lot of bad things you can say about Neymar. There's so much damaging things about his legacy. Like, this is a legacy defining World Cup for him more than anything. Like, if Brazil did not win this World Cup, that's it for Neymar. Do you guys expect Neymar to do something 4 years later than when he's 34? Does anyone expect him to carry a Brazil when he's 34 years old? There's no way in hell that's happening. This is literally his last hurrah. This is literally his last chance, HH. This is like, if he doesn't do anything with Brazil this time around, HH, like this is what the legacy of Neymar will literally be. What happened to Neymar? The story of what could have happened. Literally, like forever. People are gonna make documentaries. The big people are gonna write stories about the boy from Santos, the boy that was doing his thing over in Santos, that won the Copa del Torre, that came to Barcelona.
Couple what?
Say that again. The Copa what?
Copa Tutorius, man.
Wait. So sorry, yourself. What's it? The Copa what?
I think he said Torpedoes.
What is the name? What is the name of the trophy that's awarded to the
Torre?
Oh, say it slowly.
Oh man, this is sad.
This guy's a European football merchant, man.
Okay, listen, guys. You know, Ricardo, you need to teach me little español. You know me, you know what I'm saying? You know,
What are you saying, bro?
Anyway,
He
at least
said
you got
me
the
so
mute your mic,
Zayn,
bro.
bro.
Mute your mic.
Allow
Okay?
my guy Yasir. Allow my guy Yasir.
Just
Guys,
talk.
I was on a
Yasir,
roll. I was on a flow.
Gets the
I
point.
was
Gets
on
the
a
point.
flow. But so for me,
Tutorial.
irrespective, you know, it's because it's an expectation that people have.
Pull
for
up Shane's
Neymar.
comment real quick, AJ.
Okay. Moving on.
Moving on swiftly.
Okay.
Bro, just
say
say
the
something
Copa,
else,
man.
bro.
Just say the Copa, bro.
Just say Copa, man.
Say Copa.
Come on, Yasser. You can say Copa Libertadores. Copa Libertadores.
Libertadores.
Yo, this guy's a break.
Yasser, Torres did not sponsor the.
Okay. Let's move on.
Let's move on.
This is not speech class. Okay, let's move on, guys. Anyways, like I was saying, for me, 100% is when we look at Neymar, this is a World Cup defining moment for him. Like Neymar, if he wins the World Cup, then there's an argument that can be had about it. Okay, it's like in a way he saves his legacy. This is a legacy saving. If he wins it, you're like, wow, Neymar did something for Brazil. He won the World Cup. Wow, that's something that he can have for his own. Tell me one thing that other than what I cannot pronounce, other than that Neymar can say he has for his own. Nothing. When it comes to Barcelona, MSN, even in PSG, Mbappe, younger player, came and outshone him. Now
I disagree with that.
Okay.
In 1920 season, 17, 18,
PSG fans, you guys are delusional. No one listens to you guys. Anyways,
then don't make stupid ass comments, bro.
Because it's true.
Don't make your stupid ass comments and expect not a comeback.
Because no
one
cares about Neymar.
It's not that deep,
Neymar, bro. No one cares about Neymar in PSG.
Your name is probably Kevin Jones on Spam calls, bro.
Mbappe owns the team. Mbappe owns your team, bro. He's the owner of your team. Anyways,
Mbappe FC, bro.
Mbappe FC, bro. You're coming at me about Neymar. Anyways.
Bro, your team hasn't won a trophy since 2017.
That's fact, though. But still, we have more. That's fact, bro. But we have more Champions League than you, though. We still have more Champions League.
Never seen it.
That's true. We speak fluent CL right here, bro.
That's true.
Fluent CL.
Yes, Kenny gets the point. Suleiman is waiting to talk, man. God damn.
Anyway, so that's this Neymar. The rest, guys, Neymar is literally with the most pressure. Then is Messi, and there's Ronaldo. People don't. But let's be honest. If people are gonna have the argument that Ronaldo is not even close to Messi, then it's not even an argument at this point. The world pressure does a less talented a guy that's cannot play football. What pressure does he have on him? Tell me.
It's literally
that's true.
It's low risk, high reward for Ronaldo.
Exactly.
Yeah, high reward. But then, let's be honest. People don't look at Ronaldo like they look at Messi. As talented, probably the most talented player we ever seen. Talented, barring like Maradona. People compare him to Maradona in terms of talent.
He's more talented.
People say that they have never seen someone do what Messi does with the football. This is what people say. People say his talent is exceptional. So let's not kid ourselves. If people rate Messi that highly, how can people say Ronaldo has more pressure? Let's be honest. People say Ronaldo's not a footballer anymore, that he should retire. So I don't see the pressure on. I don't.
A lot of people say the same for Messi too. A lot of people say Messi should retire.
Anyways,
so just make your point and your final point.
So my end point is Neymar number one, the most pressure. Then it's Messi. Then it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Is in that order. And LG Delta, you're a bum. Your club is a bum. Your club will never win a
Suleiman, can you take the mic, please? Suleiman.
You probably have kids, bro. You got a beard.
Suleiman, can you just talk? Suleiman, just talk.
So for me, when it comes to these three players, before I give my opinion, I respect all three of them, regardless of the narratives that exist. And I know some people in this thing are a little too emotional when it comes to the player they rep, but at the end of the day, they're all generational players, all fantastic to watch. But I mean, when it comes to Cristiano, there's no pressure on him. This World Cup is basically a bonus. That's kind of weird to say because it's the World Cup, but nobody really expects Portugal to win this just based on the fact that they've never won it before, and it's Santos tax as well. And to be honest, Ronaldo's legacy is already set. He's the greatest Champions League player of all time. He's arguably the greatest Madrid player of all time. Now, when it comes to Messi, on the other hand, people argue that he's better than Maradona, he's better than Pele, he's better than Zidane. But what does he really have to show for that, like in that conversation? Because has he won the UCL without Iniesta and Xavi? Has he scored in an international final with Argentina? With Argentina,
Solomon, what do we say?
No, I mean, I don't want to say the
I'm
things
not
that I
gonna
think
go on.
about this player because I mean, I mean, there's a lot of Messi fans out there. And I'm not gonna say it, but
No,
he
I won't
needs
come
this
at you,
World.
Solomon.
He needs this World Cup. Let's just keep it at that because, I mean, like, bro, because they're saying he's better than Pele and Maradona, but he's never won the World Cup, and it's the biggest trophy of world football. So he needs it. When it comes to Neymar, Neymar? I agree. Like his career is also riding on this, but do Neymar? People don't put Neymar in that conversation. Like when it comes to like the greatest players of all time, they don't. So there is pressure with it being Brazil. Oh my God. But it's
wait, has got to go over you, man. Yeah.
But yeah, man, I'd say it's Messi, Neymar, and then Cristiano.
Oh,
no.
Eminence, and then I'll take your dubs. Eminence, and then I'll take your dubs. Eminence, who needs it more?
You know what, Richard? For me, I'll say Neymar first, Ronaldo and Messi, and I'll tell you why. Neymar for me, yeah.
Wait, you're saying Messi's last?
Yeah, well, let me land.
Okay.
For Neymar, yeah, his whole career, people say, "Oh, he's a diving merchant. He cries a lot. He does this." Like, no one gives him any sort of credit, and I feel like he needs this World Cup to prove to people that look, I'm actually as talented as I last. Sorry, you know when he burst into the scene in 2014, yeah, at the World Cup, people expected him to take Brazil to that next level. And for some reason, he just hasn't done that since then. So I feel like this World Cup is a chance for him to show the world that, you know what, I'm that guy. Like I am Neymar Jr. I'm the guy that you lot saw back then, and I can actually do something. So for me, the pressure is on Neymar, and as well Brazil. Obviously, they've won 5 World Cups, and I feel like in any tournament, Brazil are always like favorites or one of the favorites to win it. So for me, Neymar number 1. Ronaldo's one for me is not really about. I don't think he needs it necessarily. I just feel like he gets a lot of disrespect from Messi fanboys who say that he shouldn't be in the conversation with Messi. And to be fair, I actually feel Messi is the better player, obviously, but Ronaldo just gets a lot of disrespect, and I feel like he doesn't need it, but winning it will like help him to kind of argue with Messi a lot more. Even though I don't think he's better than Messi, but you're helping to, argue a lot more. Then Messi, for me, doesn't need it at all. I'll tell you why.
At all?
I'll tell you why.
I'll tell you why.
I'll tell you why. Do you know why he doesn't need the World Cup, right?
Mm-hmm.
A lot of people already feel like he's the greatest footballer of all time.
And
like
those guys are deluded.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So a lot of people feel like he's already the best player of all time. So like it doesn't, in people's mind, it doesn't need to prove anything for him to solidify that. What do you call it?
But it's the World Cup, and anybody that says that you're living in delusion, if you're going to be called the greatest player ever, you say, how can you be the greatest and you've not won the World Cup and you play for Argentina?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
But it doesn't compute. Yeah, so all that crap that people say on Twitter, those guys are morons.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. So in people's minds, they're like, even if he doesn't win the World Cup, like, yeah, he's the best player, he's the greatest player. So like, I don't think the pressure is on him to win it. But for Ronaldo and Neymar, I feel like they have the pressure on them to win it more than Messi. That's just my opinion. So yeah.
Okay. So wait, before I come to Core and Lugan, Alps. Thank you for the double Alps. Reminder that Haaland is winning City that's UCL.
It's looking bad in the EPL, man. Man City are about to win it again. Like there's no.
Oh, they're taking everybody.
That's it.
No. Look, bro. This
is 5 and 6.
It could get ugly. It could get very. I
5
think
and 6.
No, Chelsea are now top 7 team. Chelsea are a top 7 team now.
Wait, what?
That's not me. That's Todd B. That's Todd B.
Casey.
That's Todd B said.
No, they're top 6 though. Minimum.
Top 7.
Wait, what?
Todd B said.
Oh wow, Zeman from top 7 to top 6. Oh great.
Yeah, top 7 is like it's Thomas Tuchel is getting sued, man. It's that level. Man.
What's it called? So Chelsea boy Ezio said you're not comparing Cristiano to Floyd Mayweather is 50-0, and everybody recognizes Mayweather as an ex-boxer.
He
as ex. So you can't equate the hate for Cristiano and the hate
defense
for
first
Mayweather.
merchant.
People hate Mayweather because he's so good and because he's arrogant, but he's so good.
It's 'cause
And
he's black
the
and
reason
gay.
why people hate Mayweather because everybody wants him to be beat, and he never lost. He always
Yeah,
won.
HH, just going back to the Mayweather point. Remember, Canelo, he got actually beat, and people thought not by
Well,
Mayweather.
that was very
but
early in his
another-
career, though. That was
not-
very early.
No,
for
but
Canelo.
he also got beaten again. I think it was earlier this year.
No, but he
the guy's
moved
way
up in
bigger than
weights.
him, though.
He moved up in weights though. So
Yeah,
like,
he
it's
dared,
like
he
that.
dared to be great. It is what it is.
Yeah, but that's the thing. But yeah, like no, Mayweather and Christian, it's not the same thing. Mayweather, he is one of the most skilled boxers of all
I
time.
mean, Mike
So-
Tyson is better, bro.
It's
You can't compare, man.
Different.
Pound for pound, Mayweather is better.
Yeah,
Pound
he's
for
the
pound.
like, bro. He's like the most skillful fighter.
Yeah,
in
he is,
sport.
bro. Come
Yeah,
on,
he is.
Mayweather is the
he
most skilled boxer.
He
I've
is.
ever-
He is. Defensive merchant. Oh yeah, he
See,
is.
for me, in terms of just the art
The
of
game is
boxing,
hit and not get hit.
No.
is Mayweather. The most skilled boxer in terms of ability, Roy Jones Jr. That's the most skilled boxer.
Roy
Roy
Jones
Jones Jr.
The beast.
Well,
Um,
HH, when it comes to defense, Floyd is the goat, right? Like nobody
No,
else.
he is. He is.
easily.
He is.
He's the Beckenbauer of
Only I think it was Sugar Shane Mosley is the only guy that rocked him. That's it. He only
Right,
got
right.
rocked once, and that was it. Nobody ever put that guy down. Crazy.
Are you saying Mayweather's is a Mourinho merchant?
No, he is. He's kind of built in
No,
that way.
because Mourinho
We
could also
punch the
attack.
boss, man.
Mourinho could attack as well. Shout out to your boy Lage. Freedom of speech tax. It wasn't race related. It didn't have to race related. It was a ridiculous comment that deserved a red. Okay, that was a red ass comment, man. Simar Singh. Neymar greater than CR7 if Brazil win the World Cup.
Oh, 100%.
No,
100%.
no, he's not. He's
No,
not.
no, he's
Nah,
not.
you can't say
Casey,
that. You can't say
Casey,
that.
what do you say?
You can't say that, Casey, man.
But to be
Because-
fair,
no,
I
but
agree, I
according,
agree.
To be fair, man.
according to your parameters, right, he will be.
Casey.
Yeah,
Because
yeah,
you
that's
rate,
true.
You rate
No,
R9
no.
over.
Well, to be fair,
yes, sir.
a World Cup. Man. But the thing is, the thing about this is Cristiano Ronaldo. Like, I'm sorry. Like, I think Cristiano Ronaldo is skillful at Manchester United. I don't like. I rate his talent, but I don't think his talent's up
Say,
there.
just say, speak with the chest, man.
He's not as skillful as
He's,
Neymar.
he's not it, man. He's not
No,
as skillful.
No, to be fair, the first 4 years at Real Madrid, he was that guy as well. Ever since that knee injury,
No,
he's a
yeah.
perfectly good ruler.
I mean, he's more talented than Mane and Salah. I'll say that much. But
Habib, R9 or CR7? R9 or CR7?
Of course, R9. Are you mad?
R9, that's easy.
Okay, okay.
In terms of talent.
Actually, Iniesta or Modric?
In terms of
Yes,
what?
In terms of what?
No,
Yeah.
no,
In terms of what? No, in terms of what?
Player, simple player.
So talent.
Talent, bro. You know those shimmies, man. Oh, but Iniesta can't dribble.
This
according
is
to you.
what I'll say. I will say that natural footballing ability, I'm going to give to Iniesta. Modric was a better central midfielder. I'll say that. I'll say that.
Iniesta
World Cup
wasn't
doesn't
even a
count then.
proper center midfield. The guy literally plays an attacking midfield as a winger. Like he played all over the place.
Yeah, he's an advanced.
No, because the
definitely more
disrespect that
Yeah,
Iniesta and Xavi get on this channel is incredible. Like
No, Casey,
they have won a World Cup,
Casey,
2 Euros,
is not
4
all I-
Champions
this-
League,
Casey,
but
I answer this.
somehow this
WC,
Casey,
international
speak
flop by
on
the
it.
name of Luka Modric is better than them.
Casey,
on
they
it,
come
man.
as a package. It's called Javiesta. They come as
No,
a
they
package.
don't.
Two
No,
for
they
one.
don't.
No, they
Iniesta
don't.
did it by
Spain
himself in
proved it. Spain proved it.
2015.
No,
But yeah,
Casey, now you
No,
don't.
no, they don't.
Casey,
in 2008,
No, sure,
bro,
wait,
the
wait,
team
wait,
was
wait.
built around
Habib,
Xavi,
Greece
so
has
it's just
Greece
like-
has a Euros, but Modric in a better Croatia team couldn't lead them to
what is
any
this?
international trophy. Greece and Denmark have Euros. Okay,
wait,
Croatia
no.
had a better team than them.
Casey,
So I don't even want this nonsense argument
Casey,
that country matters.
Casey, you're gonna have to explain this crap that I'm gonna put on the screen. Casey,
What?
explain this trash.
No, but I'm using your
explain,
parameter.
no. Explain, explain this. What's this crap?
If he scores,
I don't know why you're laughing. Like I don't find this funny at all. I don't know what's the joke. Explain
That's
this.
your
crap.
logic, man.
but that's your logic. That's my point. If he scores a World Cup winner and he has the Champions League,
You see, to defend HH, which I can't believe I'm doing, but the thing is, we're comparing also the talent level. Like, just because you won a World Cup doesn't make you an incredible player.
Yeah,
Like,
that's what
like,
I was
like
trying to prove.
R9.
We shouldn't even be
I
having
know
this
shouldn't be
conversation.
entertained, but
Shouldn't
you know,
be entertained.
because it doesn't
Casey,
go down only to go. But
please don't.
shout out to Casey, man.
Arbeloa is one of the best right backs of all time.
Yeah.
Shout out to boy Alps. Yassi is angry because Messi United in series. I told you. I think he had epilepsy 2011 because his eyes were red. I think Fergie had epilepsy 2011, bro. I mean, look, see, that's what I say. Like, that's why I just say, look, I respect United and the history and so forth. But after 2011, because I'll keep it with you. After that 2011 UCL final, I was looking at United 40. Like, I couldn't look at United as the same way again because I've never seen a team get that dominated in a final before.
That was the most peaceful final I've ever experienced in my life.
Yeah, but there was no worries. You just went in there, you knew it was gonna be done.
Even when Rooney scored, I was like, "Nah, it already ended, man."
Because again,
his goal was offside too.
No, that was a decent goal, but like that second half was nasty. Like that was a nasty second half, man. That's 45 minutes. Damn, that was bad. That was bad, man. Shout out to your boy, yeah. CR7, the clear goat. Mr. CL, Mr. Clutch, Mr. Hattrick, Mr. Seal.
I don't know about Mr. Clutch and Mr. CL anymore.
It's fair. Zidane has, well, I know what he clutches well. Okay, actually no. No. It's fair. Zidane has 3 World Cup final goals and 1 assist in the Euro final, while CR7 was having cramps in the Euro final. Zidane overall is the GOAT in terms of resume. Guys, Zidane's resume is real.
It's impressive.
Zidane's resume, when you look at World Cup final, UCL final, his resume is real.
You know what, Church? I don't really take resume into account because, look, Maradona has one of the worst resumes I've ever seen for one of the best players of all time. Like, if you, like say he got injured in the '86 World Cup.
But he didn't.
What is he? Yeah, but if. And even
but
so,
he didn't.
But even so, if he has the '86 World Cup with him, he only has like 2 league titles. That's about it.
With
Napoli.
With Napoli.
Exactly, but I'm talking
they
about
haven't won since.
I'm
That's
only
like context is important.
Context is key.
Context is important. I know that, but if you look at what he's won, I think he's only like won 6 or 7 trophies as a whole.
Yeah, but
that's why I don't take resume.
Bro, he has like 3 different duds.
Yeah, no. See, that's what I say. Resume is just one thing. People don't say Zidane is the GOAT and so forth.
Exactly, but I'm saying context is important. So I don't look at resume just as a
context
whole.
is key. So it's like we don't just look at resume, but this is just an outlier. Like, wow, Zidane's resume is popping off.
Yeah. He also has 100% success rate at headbutting people.
What about the Gerd of Bayern, bro?
He's alright. Gerd is good.
No, I'm gonna be honest. I was watching highlights of his top 10 goals. They were all tap-ins.
But
each and every one of them were tap-ins.
You know why I mentioned resume? Because look, Maradona is better than Zidane, but Zidane resume just clears Maradona.
Yeah, because it's a team sport, man.
And it is a team sport. Yeah, that's why I'm saying resume.
France, Real Madrid. Hello. Come on.
I know. That's why I'm saying resume shouldn't be taken as a whole.
It shouldn't take into account. Like for me, Maradona is still the GOAT. Maradona is the GOAT.
Does anybody have more like number of duds than Maradona? Because Maradona has 3 duds, man.
I think what's his name?
Pele.
Not Pele.
Pele has no dud, man.
Yeah, he does.
Neither Messi, Cristiano have a dud.
No.
Messi, Cristiano have 0 duds.
Put it into context. Put it into context, right? I mean, let's just be honest. As a black man, for white defenders to consider you one of the best at that time, bro.
That's what people keep saying.
That's just like you have to be racial. Better than everyone else. Yeah.
It's racial because it's like I think it's a point that many people make is that, and I think it's what my older brother said. That look, like if all these white guys in the freaking 50s and 60s says that, bro, I've never seen a guy do anything like this. And you know what it is? Here's this thing about
Pele. His team though.
Ricardo, but here's this thing about Pele. When we watch it, we're like, what's this? We have to, again, context.
Yeah.
He was doing stuff that people had never seen a step over. They'd never seen an overhead kick. They'd never seen a guy put the ball over. So
They've never
he
seen
was doing
technique.
things
They've
that
never seen technique at that point.
I'm sorry.
Basically, they'd never seen. So basically, Pele was literally a marvel. So that's why he was like, well, this guy is doing stuff that we've never seen.
Yeah, for sure.
Been done by
He
Pele
still
on the
has
pitch
no
before.
doubt. He still has no doubt.
True.
Wait,
The things Pele were doing back in the day, who would not be doing this in this current generation?
Well, obviously the game is
but it's like
so that's why
impact.
that's why I don't rate Pele as highly as some people do.
Bro, so
like,
you're
like
saying,
I rate him as an all-time great, but not that
if
high.
they adjust this game for now, hold up. Let me hit this dot. Let me hit this dot. And this even to what I say.
Someone said
hold
it.
up, man. Delta. Let me read this dot, please. Melanin FC, aka Brothers FC. Pele, the GOAT, hashtag Melanin tax. And it comes in again. Black is beautiful. 100%, man. 100%, man.
Shout out to my
Talents
black
FC.
bro.
Wait, Ricardo, relax. Isn't your sister's married to a, So,
Boy, I said black don't crack. That's a compliment.
Yeah, good, man. You're part of the,
You look 40, but you're probably like
Talents
400
FC,
years
Talents
old.
FC. Look, bro. See, look at this.
HH, can you admit something? You're probably 40, but you're actually like 400 years old.
Yeah, bro. He served in two world wars, man.
I'll give you guys. I'm in my 30s, and that's.
I just have one question.
That's
Can you be a top scorer in Serie at your age?
Yeah, he could. That's the sad thing. He probably could.
Talent service. I'm not going to answer that disgusting question.
Actually, ignore that.
UCL final goals and assists. Mount.
Ignore it, man.
Okay, Talent FC. You're a sick man. Very sick man. Patrick says, Vini finna go off in the World Cup and will win it for Brazil. Guys, if Vini is a star of the World Cup,
it's not gonna happen.
That's respectable.
It happens. If it happens,
it's not gonna happen.
We're gonna talk
because he's not that guy. He's not that guy.
Speak on it. If it happens, then what?
What if Vinny
we have a very uncomfortable
what if Vinny goes back to being what he was next?
Wait, why are we not talking about France actually? Like, why?
I forget those guys. They're not doing nothing. Abrit's Fair. What's called? Host. What's it called? Defending champions tax. Abrit's Fair. Do you know that Neymar fans compared the Olympics to the World Cup when Neymar supposedly got revenge against Germany with his winning pen? Shout outs to Raphael. And that was a German team. Remember, Olympics, you send, I think, 3 overage players, and it's mostly guys under 23 or under 21. 23. So you didn't even face the guys who beat.
Bro,
the only way Brazil can exercise those demons is if they beat Germany in a World Cup. No,
but that could have happened. That could have happened in 2018 if Germany were not so trash that they got knocked out in groups only.
Bro,
Brazil would have beaten them like 4-5.
Wait, hold on. Let me get to Core and then Logan. So Core, out of these 3, who needs the World Cup the most? Man, Core, talk to me.
Messi. Well, that's simple. HH.
Okay.
Messi, man. I've said it time and time again. I need him to show me why he's the greatest of all time. He still has a hole. He still has a loophole in his career. He still needs to show me internationally before I can. Yeah. He has a loophole in his career. Again, we have to put asterisks to that Copa America win. We got to put the asterisks to those trophies that he's winning Argentina so far. Because for me, those trophies are not serious trophies. Those are like for example, it's like you're playing a community shield cup. You get what I'm trying to say? Those are the type of bro. Those are the types. Yes, if you're playing against Italy in what football, Lisma or whatever his name is, trophy, cup or whatever. It's ridiculous. I'm sorry, but it's ridiculous. This is a community shield. Community shield trophy.
Corey, let me ask you this. So you don't rate the Copa America?
I rate the Copa America. I'm saying the teams he played against were all washed. They were all washed. That's not his fault, though. He's playing against who he has to play.
How is that his problem?
Yes, I know that's not his fault. I know that's not his fault. But still, out of those other
Z-man, relax. Just leave Chile out of this. Leave them.
No, out of
Core continue.
Gary Medels. Out of those two, out of those other two that is there, Ronaldo and Neymar. Ronaldo actually proved himself in that 2018 World Cup in that group stage
No, he
game against Spain. That was
Bro,
Did you just say group stage? Wait,
he
did you
had
just say
one
group
game.
stage?
He had
yes,
one game.
yes.
What
He proved.
David De
No, no,
Gea?
no, no.
How
Hold
did
up,
he
hold up,
prove
hold up.
himself in a group stage? How do you prove yourself in a group stage?
He scored a Fugazi hat trick against
David De
Yeah.
Gea.
Fugazi.
Like, Ricardo, do we really want to
No,
talk about that hat trick?
No, we can talk about it because it's
We
Fugazi as
could.
hell.
Penalty,
yeah,
a
bro.
De Gea complete fumble, and
The
of
free
course
kick, the
the
free
free
kick, the
kick.
free kick was brilliant.
You know,
De Gea.
amazing free kick, penalty, and De
No,
Gea scored
no,
up.
no.
No.
You even got to look at that free kick because look at De Gea's position.
No,
Look at
H.
No,
That
it was
free
a
kick
good free
amazing.
kick. No,
That was a
That
great
was a
free
good
kick.
free
That was a
kick.
great free
This
kick.
is that's the
That
game.
was a great free kick.
That's the game when De Gea lost his position. De Gea is just
Yeah.
Aguero, bro. Internationally, that's what he is. They're
Like
both
that's
the
when
same.
De Gea.
But let's go back to core
Yeah.
points.
No,
What
hold
do you
up.
mean by
Core. Continue.
Okay. I understand Ronaldo maybe kind of needed to get one up on Messi. I understand Neymar Kinda. too. The reason why I would say Neymar really kind of needs it is because you could see that he has the potential and the talent to become even bigger than Messi and Ronaldo. You get what I'm trying to say? So for me, I would put Neymar second as he needs the World Cup more. But I think Messi, out of all of them, he really needs this because this could cement his legacy. Bro, if Messi wins the World Cup, bro,
Football
do you
is
know
finished.
he's amongst Pele, he's amongst Maradona, bro. He's even amongst Zidane, and R9. Like
But
he's
how's that?
literally gonna be up there if he wins the World Cup,
But,
and
but
and
Corey,
he's
might be
already
even
up there.
higher because of the talent that he has.
Wait,
He's an incredible
wait,
player. I really like him.
core. You don't rate him above R9 and Zidane right
Yeah,
now?
hello. What? I know he has the talent. I know he has the potential to become bigger than these other two players. You get what I'm trying to say? Because I see the talent. I see the close control. I see the magic that he produces when he's always on the pitch. But my thing is he needs to complete it with a World Cup. If he completes his legacy with a World Cup, he can just retire and then he will be done because he will be already bigger than R9 Maradona and Pele and
Already
the
bigger
likes
than
of
R9.
bro.
to be
HH, I'm
fair,
sorry to say this.
football is done
HH,
if Messi
let me
wins.
say this. HH,
Ricardo, relax.
HH, let me say this. One thing I want to say is one thing I want to say is right. This Messi guy, right? I'm gonna be honest with you. He is the most amazing, talented player I have ever seen in the 21st century. I love watching him.
21st century. I'm
I
sorry.
just hate that he's not.
Wait,
No,
so you
I
were
love
alive in
watching.
the
No,
20th
I'm serious.
century?
I love watching. Yes, the 21st century. When I'm like me watching TV, football live in color, right? He's the best player by far. Currently, right now, he's the best player. But the thing is, I want him to get one up on these other legends like Pele, Maradona, and R9. He needs to do something. He needs to get that World Cup to just cement it. Then nobody
Wait,
can say
can I ask you
anything to
something,
him.
Core?
He's a very good player.
You do realize Messi has double the goals R9
I
has,
told
and
you,
he's like the starting
I told you that Messi is one of my favorite players that I coached in Barcelona. I'm telling you.
Alright, so
I'm telling you, yeah.
I like Core.
Habo, if
No,
Messi
no,
or
no, no, no.
Ronaldo win, right? If Messi or Ronaldo win, and either of them score goal in final, you should go to Nepal. I actually have friends. I have friends in Nepal. They might actually get you a hotel near Everest also.
I'll call you and then I can link up in Nepal. Because I mean, if that happens, I have to just think of some kind of other excuse or something, something. Because that it'll be rough.
Core used to call Messi Liesi. You remember?
Yeah,
that?
no, it's strange. Wait,
And
Logan,
he
talk to us.
apparently
Who needs
coached
him more? Logan, who needs him more?
Can you hear me?
Yes. Yeah.
Logan Paul's here.
So I think Messi needs it the most because I think if he wins it, then he'll be like the best at the sport. I don't understand. I don't think he should even be in the same sentence as R9, to be honest. But if Messi wins it now, then he'll be like, I think people are underestimating like how much it means to be the best at the sport. Because like he'll be the best of all time. It's going to be pretty undisputed too, because he's obviously had the best club career. He's flopped for Argentina. So I think Messi needs it the most. And then after that, I'd say Neymar. Because Neymar, it would define his legacy, but like no matter what, his club career is always going to be disappointing. Like he's my favorite player, Neymar. So I've always been disappointed. Like at first I thought it was because of injuries, but now he's been kind of playing like ass. So I say Neymar second, and then I don't really think Ronaldo needs it because I don't think technically he'll ever be like, he's not skilled enough to be like the GOAT. So I'd say yeah,
It's true. It's true. Yeah.
I'd say Messi.
But he doesn't say it like that.
But like all y'all shit on him too. But I think he's kind of like he's kind of on what's his name, the Jordan Muller's level. Like if we're being honest. If we're being honest, because
so Logan, are you saying that Cristiano is the Portuguese Gerd Muller?
With a six-pack?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. But I think Messi.
That's what I'm saying too, Logan, bro.
I think Messi is like being the best at his sport is like that's a huge achievement. Right now, I don't know if I don't know. It's close.
No, but
it's just like I don't know, but if Ronaldo wins the World Cup, fair play, because nobody thinks he'll win it, but if he does it, fair play. But
also Ronaldo's he won't be the best.
No, but imagine this guy Pendu as the face of our game, the beautiful game, Pendu.
Wait, Ricardo,
can you imagine like Ronaldo being the greatest ever when he wasn't even the best player of his generation?
He's not even the best player in Portugal.
No, guys. This World Cup is such high stakes because if we have a situation where Portugal win, unless Ronaldo scores,
oh my god, man!
Like Ricardo, what do we do? Like what happened? Like how?
I'm done. I ain't watching. It is what it is. You know what this does actually.
Like I mean, no, I'm 100% undeactivating my Twitter.
No, you know what this will do. You know what this will do. This gives way more validation and more like it just gives way more validations for a player like Sir Charles in Holland, that you don't have to be skilled to be the best.
No,
to be honest, sick, but... No. The thing is, man, Cristiano Ronaldo, that he can't be the face of football.
I know, like,
bro, it's easy. See, when you say like this, no, so easy because see, I don't want to upset Ronaldo fans and so forth. I admire his hard work. I admire how amazing he was for United and in the early parts of Real Madrid. I admire what he's done. But for me, I just think that in terms of the football that I grew up watching and what I do when I play football, when I watch football and so forth, Messi is a better custodian for it than Ronaldo. It's taking nothing away. It's not hating and so forth. Yeah. But when you just look and say, what best represents the sports? It's a guy who can create, who can dribble, who can score, and who for 90 minutes is literally affecting the game
first
for the best
time
part of
touch
90 minutes.
Control, man. It's like all
so
those
it's like
aspects.
If the face of football is just goals, that's not what football is about. Football is context. See, what is what I told you. My second favorite sport is NBA, and when I look at like NBA stuff, it's a lot on stats, and it makes sense. Like if you break stuff down into stats, sometimes you do need context, but you can pretty much gain the story of a match or players if you look at stats. So let's say I miss an NBA game, I go into Google and I just look at the stats. Oh, okay, steals, blocks, things, and you can gain a good gauge of how guys played. You can't have that in football. In football, there's a context to that goal being scored. There's a context. The assist doesn't make sense because that's okay. In terms of how did the assists come about and so forth. So that, like, bro,
yeah, because if you look at the people that are often like, I don't want to sit here and like say Ronaldo's like not talented. He has a level of
course
talent.
He's talented, man.
He's talented. Like,
for me, like the ability to always find like. We've all played. Most of us have played football. Scoring a goal is hard.
Yeah,
scoring a goal at the top level is a very hard thing to do. So the skill of movements, anticipation, and reading the game—that's a skill.
Personally, I think the hardest thing in football is actually dribbling, because to be a player, with just like you don't have control over. You don't have control over that person. Like you have to invent something on the spot every second. No, I'm not saying goals are easy. They're definitely not. It's a low scoring game compared to other sports. It's definitely hard, but I mean, what I was going to say is that when you look at the players who are often stated who are the best to ever play the game, it's never really been always about what has he won. It's always been about how has he played.
Bro, look at Maradona's again. Back to points. Look at Maradona's resume. Maradona's resume ain't great.
It's mediocre.
It's just how he played the game. Have you seen Gedmona's resume? Gedmona's resume is amazing. This guy, I think Gedmona he scored the winning goal in the European final, winning goal in the Euro final, winning goal in the World Cup. And the guy's
golden boot in the World Cup.
I think basically before Messi, he had the most goals in a calendar year. Before Messi,
the problem with most people.
Gerd Muller had talent. Just as Ronaldo, like you were both
at being at the right place. Yes.
That's Cristiano's only talent, right? Being at the right place to score the goal.
Well, when he was younger, he was good at free kicks.
I don't know. For United, Cristiano was crazy.
Ronaldo has never been that good at free kicks. I'm not saying what
exactly,
Logan.
No, his free kick against Arsenal was.
Did you see the one against? No, did you see the one against Germany?
Manchester United. I'm not trying to shit on Ronaldo. I still think what he's doing for a 37-year-old in United is pretty impressive. I just don't see him being the GOAT. I still think what he's doing now for United, 18 goals.
It's amazing. It's amazing.
I think it's pretty good.
How is it amazing?
I don't think it's amazing. I don't think it's amazing. What I'm saying is it's impressive.
Bro, 11 of those 18 goals came against 4.
No, Havoc, we need to talk about this nonsense.
It's not amazing.
Last season, that guy went 10 games without scoring a goal.
Give him the 18 goals.
Unlike you guys are actually
keep attacking me. That's Casey, just give him the 18 goals. Give him the damn 18 goals.
KC, I actually agree. No. The thing about this is, let's be honest, bro. I'm just tired of watching this man play. I can't I see him play and he has no impact with not having the ball, to the point where his only impact is 1 second. That's it. 1 second. It's touch of the ball to the net, and then that's his largest impact throughout his play. And here's the thing, man. And here's the thing. I don't hate Cristiano Ronaldo. I'm not a Cristiano Ronaldo hater. I think he's effective at what he does. But the thing about him is, it feels like, I mean, I see this a lot with Cristiano Ronaldo times and all these different Twitter posts. It's like they equate assist to playmaking, and it's just they equate those. And then you see Cristiano Ronaldo best playmaking skills
when he wants to be.
And that stuff is just literally passing it straight up to the side, these just, it's like the player's 1 inch away from him. All he has to do is just tap it in, and that's considered playmaking.
So let me just take the dubs. Let me take this just so Daddy Oos, HH was drafted and he served in the French Revolution. I did not.
HH, what was it like being the only black man in the French Revolutionary War?
I see. If France wins, can't say better than Iniesta and Xavi.
No.
And this is why I hate Chelsea fans. I hate you guys so much. You are so delusional. Okay, in that World Cup, Kante wasn't even the third best. Kante was the third best midfielder in that French team. Matuidi and Pogba were both better than him. I hate Chelsea fans so much, man. Delusional. Saying things like that Ashley Van Bissaka is the greatest left back of all time. Dude, I hate you guys so much. Jesus Christ.
Casey, what if Kante is the best player at the World Cup and he says, "What's up"?
You know what,
do
man?
we have a discussion?
No.
He's so finished right now.
Because
do we have a discussion?
No. It's not worth discussing, because we have to talk about Kante and his double pivot merchant, bro. This guy is a roaming destroyer, but he can't play as a single pivot. Make that make sense. This guy is a box-to-box player.
Matuidi carried him.
He's a box-to-box player.
That's a fact. What happened against Switzerland?
He was ill.
He's a smile merchant, man. That's all he is.
What happened against Switzerland? There was no Matuidi in that team. What happened? Pogba did his thing.
Wait, he wasn't fully fit for the Euros. He wasn't fully fit for the Euros. Factors. How about to factors? Is it really fair to judge a footballer's legacy and career based on a 4-week tournament that happens every 4 years? Yes, and this is why. the beauty of the World Cup is it's for the moment. It's similar to the kind of discussion we're having of in the NBA 7-game series and World Cup that there's one final. The beauty of the thing is that it's every 4 years. It's now. So you have to get it right now, and there's a high degree of failure. If you've got 38 games, Champions League, better luck next year. Hey, better luck next year. You have all these games and then so forth. World Cup, you have little room for failure. So what that tests is, for such a small margin of error and such high jeopardy, can you succeed? Again, as I say, character, it's dud, it's high level of difficulty. And you succeeding in the extreme high level of difficulty, which is what the World Cup is, shows you to be that true dude. You see, for me, cool. Okay, you play for Barcelona. It's Barcelona. You play for Real. It's Real. You have the best facilities. You train every single week. You have the best coaching, best stuff and everything. You're pampered. At a World Cup, it's real. You don't have all the best players at your disposal. You don't have the ability to train with your players and so forth. There is high elements of difficulty. So can he still succeed with all these parameters? That's why the World Cup is the acid test. So I told you it's.
Can I ask you a quick question on that? By
yes,
any
sir.
chance?
Yes, sir. Solomon. Yes, sir.
How would you view Messi's legacy if he doesn't win this World Cup? What would you like? How would you assess
That's
his
a
career?
great question. I would say that he is the greatest club player of all time.
Would you say he's the best player to never win a World Cup?
Yes. Yeah. Yeah. 100%. Yeah. Best 100%. Best player. But I think, it's the best player of the World Cup. But what I would say is he would go down as the greatest club football player of all time, but he can't be called the GOAT. He can't.
So where is he on your all-time list then? Is he top 5?
Yeah, I mean, that's my thing is that my thing is that I don't care in 2014. He's never been the best player at the World Cup, and that's problematic. There's never been a point where he has been undoubtedly the best player. Yet he's undoubtedly the best player at a World Cup.
He has a trophy to prove it, unlike Hazard.
Well, look, that trophy doesn't mean anything. It was given to him. It was basically Sepp Blatter tax. So you know what? Put it this way: if Argentina don't win the World Cup, or Messi is like the best player or one of the best players, and is standing specifically in the knockout stage, then he'll easily be like top 3 for me, or even top 4. But if he doesn't win the World Cup, you can't be the GOAT. If you don't win the World Cup, you can't be. Impossible.
So,
you can't be the GOAT.
No way. If the World Cup's like the biggest trophy in world football, what would you say Messi's biggest achievement was in his club career?
Treble.
Was it those Champions Leagues with Xavi and Iniesta?
No,
2019.
It would have to be the consistency he's played at a high level.
You see, perfect. Ricardo hit it. I will never see a player as consistent as this before. For the best part of 10 years, or even more than 10 years, he has arguably been the best player in the world. That's unheard of. Before Messi, 3 years max. Most guys, their peak was 3-4 years, and they're out. Maybe they'll come up about 3 years, boom. This guy, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 years, he's arguably either been the best or one of the best. For most guys, after 3 years, they hit their peak, they're out. His peak has lasted 10 years. That's crazy. For your peak to last 10 years, that is crazy. And again, I don't want to get to the whole Messi Ronaldo thing. Messi has been undoubtedly the best footballer for the best part of 10 years. That's crazy. So it's his consistency that you say, oh, bro, you have to have a minimum top.
Had Messi chosen Spain over Argentina, right, you would be finished by now.
I hate when people say that, because Messi doesn't play like a Spanish player. So it's almost as if it was meant to be that he plays for Argentina, because he is so Argentine in the way that he plays. No Spanish guy plays like Messi, because no Spanish guy can dribble like Messi. So it was meant to be that this guy is Argentine, and so forth. And look, bro, see, my fear is 2014 was your chance. You don't get many second chances of a World Cup final. You see, it's Brazil, because you know that's, bro. After 98, Ronaldo was going to come out to say what's up in 02, because Ronaldo was a man determined, which is why it goes back to that point that I made. After they won that Copa America, does Messi have the hunger to win that World Cup? You see, Ronaldo had the hunger in 02 based on what happened in 98. That's disappointment. Again, you look at Robin. Robin in 2012, he had relax. He had the hunger. Say what's up in the UCL. Does Messi have the hunger to still what's up? Because if, let's say, they had lost that Copa America final, maybe it would have added more motivation. But you know what? I'll flip it. Messi doesn't deal well with pressure. And I feel that maybe that Copa America win will allow him to play with less pressure at this World Cup, and maybe will allow them to actually achieve and do it a lot better. Wait, let me hit these other ones, and then we'll be out of here. Let's see, Takashi. How many Ballon d'Ors do you? Wait, what's it supposed to mean?
What does that even mean?
What is that supposed to be? See, so because we don't play football at a high level and we have no Ballon d'Ors, we can't criticize players. So what do we? No, you see, I'm sorry. We are football fans. We are not professional football players. As football fans, we have every right in the world to criticize anybody. So you can't say, "Oh, well, you don't have any Ballon d'Ors, so how can you criticize blah blah?" No, we are football fans, and we can say whatever the hell we want.
I'd be like Cristiano. Well, I have a Ballon d'Or. Why are you criticizing me?
Yeah,
I feel like he's that kind of guy.
Yeah. Okay. So Takashi again says CR7 got more assists than Xavi and Iniesta.
Oh my god!
But that doesn't make him a better playmaker.
You know what, I said this with stats. I said this with stats.
This is like, okay. So let me get this straight. Does that mean Suarez is the second greatest playmaker of all time because he has the second most assists?
Yeah.
No, like that's.
You have to watch the game. Say, you know, this is what I say to people. You know that the guy. I always say this. The guy that passed the ball to Maradona for that goal where he dribbled half of the pitch, you know that guy gets the assist.
Yeah.
So
Busquets as well. Busquets gets the assist for that Messi goal against Madrid.
Yeah. So you can just make a very simple pass, and that counts an assist, as opposed to Xavi's pass to Alba in the 2012 final, or Riquelme's pass to Saviola, or Pirlo's pass to Grosso. That is a critical pass. And sometimes what people forget, the pre-assist. Like a pass that leads to the simple pass that then leads to the goal. But that difficult pass is very key. So
Ozil had a bunch of those. Ozil.
Like when Messi gives the ball over the top to Alba cuts it across and the guy puts it in. That thing that Alba does is not as important as the pass that Messi made prior. But you don't count that in stats. So, bro, stats is trash, bro. Come on, man. Darius says, the medieval United dribbling Pendu excuse theory. Oh, come on. You'd have to be like that. Relax, man. Have some respect. Ansu fatigue. Oh, Jesus. If Pogba had Kante's resume, he'd be in the GOAT's convo.
No, you wouldn't.
Maybe. But I think he has a better resume than Kante.
No, he doesn't. Kante has won a league with Leicester. What has Pogba done? The Prem.
Yeah, but I think he was I think the second or third best player in the World Cup. Pogba.
Sure.
Yes.
Pogba has always consistently showed up for France. I'll give him that.
Yep.
Silence FC. Maradona cheated. No World Cup in my book. # he dopes with. No, that's counted. Talents FC, hold the L. It's counted. Talents FC again. When you realize that achievements over talent, you're not a fanboy. But sometimes guys have talents and achievement, like Messi, talents and achievement.
Yeah.
Takashi, here we go. Crap on CR7's ban hat-trick. Respect Maradona handball winner. CR7 does nothing but tap-ins, right? Guy is on the leaderboard everywhere.
No, that's not true. That's absolutely not true. In every single stat, barring total number of goals, Messi is ahead. If you take like goals per game now, even then Messi is ahead. So this argument that he's the best goal scorer, even that's not true.
I think this is what Ronaldo fans have to realize. And it's almost like you're fighting a losing battle. There is nothing Ronaldo can do that will ever make him be regarded as good of a footballer as Messi.
Exactly.
Now, goals. See, goals-wise, we can go back and forth. See, goals-wise, boom. That is a great thing. Like I believe Cristiano is one of the greatest goal scorers I've ever seen in terms of different teams, different systems, and so forth. But in terms of just the art of football and football, like how Maradona is regarded, Ronaldo will never be regarded the way that Messi, Ronaldo, R9, or Zidane is regarded. It will never happen because that's just ability. So no amount of goals, achievements will ever make people view Ronaldo the same way that they view Messi or Maradona or Zidane or Dini or so forth. So these fans, you're fighting a losing battle. So when you bring in all these goals and everything, that's all cool. But then you have a guy like Messi who, yes, he has the goals, but he's got the ability and he's got the eye test and so forth. So you're fighting a losing battle, man. This whole Ronaldo Messi thing, man, it's such a dumb rivalry. But
it's not real, man.
Yeah, but when
It's
you
not.
go
It's not
online,
relevant.
everybody
not
considers Ronaldo like that too. Like still, like people in this hangout obviously don't, but you go on like Instagram and like different apps like that. You go in the comments and people already like regard Ronaldo as that well. I don't think he's that good, but he's like globally, he's like thought of as a top 2 player of all time. If you
No,
look at it,
he's definitely an all-time great.
No, because
Ronaldo's definitely.
look at this. Well, look at his AVI. It's super dumb. Messi doesn't come close to Ronaldo. See, like it's no, because see when you say something like that Messi doesn't come close, it shows you. Now I want to pick my words very carefully here.
Just
Okay,
say
let
it,
me not
man.
say
Just say
no. Like it just shows you the simplicity of people and the tribalism of people, where it's like, okay, I am for this camp, I'm for that camp, let's fight. So without any thingy of logic, basically it's like Chelsea fans. There are guys who are they are Chelsea fans before they are football fans, and the guys who are football fans before Chelsea fans. So guys who are Chelsea fans before Chelsea. You know Jorginho is crap. No, Jorginho is amazing. No. Do you know Jorginho is crap? You know the guy is a fraud. No, but he's amazing. He's world class and so forth because he plays for Chelsea. So if you, let's say you've now chosen Ronaldo, everything Ronaldo does is amazing, and the whole point of taking a step back and say, okay, what's the footballing truth here? It doesn't matter. So when I realized that, like, no, half of you're wasting your time trying to argue with these people. They can't see logic. They can't see objectivity. It's like, I'm a Messi guy, I'm a Ronaldo guy, and it is what it is. And I'm like, okay, fine. But that's illogical.
I would love to ask like Ronaldo fans, like, is he will he, no matter how many practices he can, or I mean, how many hard work, will he ever be as good as a passer as Messi? No.
Wait, how is this a CR7
it's
hits
not,
channel?
bro.
No, see, sorry. I just said that the guy's goal scoring is amazing. I've already said that in a high pressure situation, I'm taking Cristiano over Messi. In a final situation, I'm taking Cristiano, and he's one of the greatest goal scorers we've ever seen, in my view. But when it comes to as an overall footballing talent, he doesn't come close to Messi. And that is the truth.
Yeah,
so you can argue as much you want, but that is just the freaking truth, bro.
But this pressure thing is also not true, though. 2012, 28 final against Chelsea.
Casey, in a major final when there's high pressure, who will you rely on to perform?
Honestly,
Cristiano
neither of
or
them.
Messi?
I'd still rely on Messi. I still rely on Messi.
I don't think any of them.
No, Casey, if you had to choose one, let's say you have to choose one, you choose Cristiano.
No,
not
Messi's
necessarily.
biggest
Not
weakness
necessarily.
is
Not
pressure.
necessarily.
Let's like I don't want this to be a fucking hate session, but like 09, he got away with it because Terry slipped. In 14, Di Maria saved his ass. No, Ramos. Sorry, I said Ramos. Sorry.
Yeah.
And then I think he only showed up for the Juve one. He scored a game-winning penalty, but he didn't do nothing all game. The one against Liverpool didn't do fuck all game, and he lost the final against Messi and didn't do fuck all that in that game either. So I mean, big game player. I mean, and he also has a losing career record against Messi and Barcelona. So.
Oh Lord. Okay, wait, let me hear this. So Sima Singh, but Asian, you skipped the super chat. Oh, sorry, Ari. Messi reached the final. I'm sure of the World Cup with Di Michelis as a centre back and Higuain, Romero, etc. Messi doesn't need the World Cup to be the GOAT. Yes, he does. Yes, I'm sorry.
Yes, he does.
You can't. This stuff like, oh, but he reached. No. Reaching the final isn't an end-all achievement. That's cool, but you lost. And in that final, you had opportunities to win it for your team. Because Messi, you were the best player on that pitch. You had the opportunity to win. So no, you have to win the World Cup to be regarded as the overall GOAT.
No,
there is no
true.
ifs and
Look,
buts.
I'm a Messi guy, but like, bro, you can't be the greatest if you don't have the World Cup, bro. Like, you just can't. You can be amongst the greatest, sure.
Yes.
But you're not the greatest.
The greatest. Like it makes no sense.
That's the Holy Grail, man.
Yeah. Talent FC, English conspiracy, Germany, game in 2010, Maradona handball.
Oh, you would have lost 4-2 instead of 4-1. Jesus.
Yeah. Come on, Nigeria would have beaten you.
When Maradona won that European Championship for Napoli, that tournament was a lot harder at the time. People always underestimate that tournament. Like y'all were saying, he doesn't have a good resume, but like that tournament, I think it was like the UEFA Cup. That was one of the best. Yeah, that was a hard trophy to win back then. Like people are underestimated. That's why I think Maradona is a GOAT personally, because he also did it club wise too. He made a name for Napoli. And if also the defending back then, like if you watch the clips of him at Barcelona, like they would send so many people at him, and they would all go for his legs and everything.
Well, I know this is why I always say, sorry, Logan, that Maradona would cook in this era, where you are way more protected. Maradona would be. Imagine how good Maradona would be in this era.
But he wasn't that good of a goal scorer, though.
Doesn't
Yeah,
matter.
but like,
No, doesn't matter.
he has other
things
quality.
happen,
He has
bro.
other qualities to make up for that.
Yeah,
Like,
bro.
his
He made
playmaking-
things happen. That's why
Like, no,
Maradona is so
Mar-
good.
No,
Because
he was an excellent playmaker, man.
Yeah, because the thing like
Yeah, yeah,
Maradona
that's
was still effective, where you got a yellow card for committing homicide. Back then, like you got like a warning for literally trying to assault someone. So this guy, they would kick guys, hack guys down, break people's legs, and that's how you. And the pitches were trash on. So imagine give Maradona quality pitches, amazing dieting, fitness, and so forth. You get way more fouls against you. You get a lot more protection for the refs. Maradona would be ridiculous.
It'd just be behind Messi.
Same with Pele too, because at the time when Pele played, the South America, that was the best place for football. People don't really take in the.
Not only that,
that's
but
what I've
Pele-
been saying for so long.
Bro, Pele's teammates were like from another planet as well. Like it was actually insane.
Yeah, but
Yeah,
Pele
yeah.
could play
People got to remember, it wasn't just Pele. There was
Bro,
like
his team was freaking stacked.
arguably the greatest World Cup team ever, Ricardo. Like if we're looking at
No. I mean, like I say, like, bro. I mean, I don't know how. Again, I don't want to because again, pro black tax, but like Pele, like 1962, man, they won that thing without him.
That's
Pele
what I'm
doesn't have
saying.
3 World Cups. He has
Bro,
2.
There's no dud, bro. Like Garrincha has
No.
dud.
Yeah,
But,
like
yeah.
like Pele really has 2 World Cups. And really, you look at even in 1970, bro. Look at what Rivellino was doing in that Brazil team.
Socrates.
Was Pele really the best player in that team in 1970?
Bro.
I mean, it's like I don't know Pele, bro.
Bro, all I want to say is that if you're fan, I mean, the Ronaldo fans in your chat, bro, they're in delusion right now. I just want to say this. This is what I always tell Ronaldo fans, right? Give me an argument as to why Ronaldo is a better footballer than Messi without using goals, bro. You literally
he's
cannot.
not.
You literally
There's nothing in the world that can make Ronaldo a better passer than Messi. There's nothing.
No, but basically, and this way, then you'll now look at assists. I'm like, okay, show me this assist. Don't show me the numbers. Give me footage of these assists, and I'll now compare these assists to the assists that Messi makes. Because when you say the assist, I want to see through balls. I want to see passes that's literally thread through traffic, and I need to just see the difficulty of the passes that you're making and the passes leading to goal scoring opportunities. So that's what in
You're not
football.
going to see much of those.
This is what
Not
makes
gonna see
Messi
much
so
of
good. He's Ozil in passing and Cristiano in finishing. This is why he's like one of a kind. This is why we're never going to see a player like him again.
So guys, last thing before we
Dribbling like
get out of
Maradona
here.
too.
Last thing before we get out of here. So Alps, last job and we're out of here. Okay, they were kicking really hard back then. But let's keep it real. Tactically, the way teams were set up defensively back then was trash. It doesn't negate the points that if you put Maradona in today's era, because everything balances out. Okay, defensive guys are better, but attackers are way more protected now than they were back then. So if you say Maradona, well, I'm going to get some more fouls against me. And so forth, bro. I am going to have a larger effect right now than I had back then. So
Also,
look what I'm saying.
Also, the best defenders now are nowhere near as good as the best defenders back then. I
Nowhere
can't.
near.
Like, I mean, I'm only like 20, so that I don't really. I obviously didn't watch football back then, but like I watch the defenders now, and there's like nobody that's super stand out to me. Like we were saying, Marquinhos was the best. I thought Marquinhos was the best defender for a little bit, and then he flopped. He was the only like
Mercy, Marquinhos, mercy for that Madrid shambles.
I can't say he's the best now because he choked, but like before that,
yeah, no, but because you see, like defending right now is teams. Teams rather than having individuals, you now have teams.
Marquinhos is another victim of your jinx.
Yeah, no. How good is Marquinhos really? Were we?
Zeman, he's not that good.
Zeman, he has to be good in November. Zeman, he has to be good in November, bro, because Brazil will need him. And wait, who is Brazil's? Is it him and Militao or him and Thiago Silva?
Militao is crap. Militao is crap. Absolutely crap.
That man was dangerous.
Who is the other pairing? Militao and is it?
Thiago. No, it's Marquinhos and Thiago.
Thiago Silva.
Of course.
That's 38.
I think it's Militao and Marquinhos.
No, Thiago Silva was one of your better defenders.
I know.
Yeah.
I know.
No,
Militao was
that's why I think they should play 3-5-2 with Vinny and Neymar at the front.
Brazil 3-5-2. Casey, relax. It's Brazil. Come on, Brazil have a tradition. Brazil can't do 3-5-2. Come on, it's Brazil. Come
Brazil
on,
has changed a lot in like last 30-40 years.
Tradition is tradition. Brazil can't do 3-5-2. No, don't do that. Shout out to your boy Shane, who says, "Tell us now on record if Messi has enough help."
Yes, he does.
On record right now.
Yes, he does.
If Argentina go out, I will not accept the thing of Messi unless
this is literally the best
injured. Lautaro Martinez. See now, if let's say you have this where Lautaro Martinez gets injured, Di Maria gets injured, boom. But if Di Maria, Lautaro Martinez, Romero, Emi Martinez, they're all there, you have no excuse.
Yeah, bro, this is literally look. I'm saying this as a Messi guy. Like, bro, this is the best team he's had for Argentina since 2014.
Yes,
he has to win it. Like, there's no excuse.
No excuses, man.
And there's not
get it done.
Not only does he have a good team, they're one of the better teams in this tournament.
And no, but you know what the sick thing is? Because I don't think Argentina will win it. But let's say Argentina, they get knocked out. You will see on Twitter, he's still the GOAT, he's still amazing, and they will blame it on someone.
Well, obviously.
Messi fans will... I say, guys, I'm sorry. Gid, you have to get it done.
There's no excuse, man.
No excuses. Shout out to your boy Factors. Okay, we're going to be out of here later. Factors. CR7 Messi debate boils down to preference. It's like arguing which genre of music is the best. I disagree. For me, peak CR7, explosiveness, clutchness, adaptability, step over dribbling is my favorite style. See, this is why I disagree. Music is purely subjective. Purely subjective. You cannot. That's why for me, music awards makes no sense. How do you explain why one music is better than the other? It's subjective. When it comes down to football, I'm talking about a guy's footballing ability. And we're looking at, and now we're looking at attackers. You're looking at, okay, this guy can dribble. This guy can create. This guy can play make. This guy can also score. And can also produce free kicks. These are several abilities and skills that this guy has consistently done for the best part of 10 years. Yeah. Cristiano was like a dribbler, goal scorer. Then he morphed into just purely a goal scorer for like the last 5 years. Messi has been a dribbler, playmaker, passer, goal scorer for the best part of 10 years. So that is just hard objective evidence that he's a better footballer.
Essentially, Messi is like the Avatar, bro. Like he's like
there's nothing wrong with having a preference. If you prefer Ronaldo's playstyle, then okay.
That's fine.
You cannot tell me the guy is a better footballer than Messi. Like,
no,
that
I don't think sense. I don't think music makes that much sense. I think a director makes much more sense because if you look at Spielberg, right, he can direct comedy, sci-fi, fantasy, everything. Yeah. So that's why you can say that he is the GOAT. Although Nolan will be within 10 years, but
no, he won't. No, but again, that makes sense. It's like a guy that can do so many different things at such a high level. That is what makes Messi so spike. For me, like, even if I still believe Maradona is the GOAT, you can make an argument that Messi is the most talented attacking player we've ever seen. Because the guy is one of the best playmakers ever, one of the best dribblers, one of the best passers, and one of the best goal scorers. So you can make an argument that the guy is one of the most talented attacking players ever. So
you know what it's like? It's like Drake. Like he's a jack of all trades, but a master of none. But in this case, Messi, he's quite literally a master
of the
freaking trade.
All right, guys, look, man, we're gonna be out of here. So, guys, thank you. Remember, Monday nights we pop off on everything.
Oh boy,
and everything. So we welcome back that psycho wing, and we'll be back here for Tuesday to hopefully when De Jong will hopefully be closer to joining.
By the way, Kunde is most probably joining Barca. So
okay, so that is.
Wait, HH, one thing.
Yes,
that was actually my second yellow card. So you actually got fooled still.
Yeah, this is horrible.
Prick.
Bye.